Hello, everyone. Welcome. Paradigm shift. And the topic I cry about the share who asem aka. Yeah, online seminar na ebe baso no. How you be share near see influence businesses. You want man ne so na yetimi ahwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ business anaa biribi saa ɛwɔ Ghana ɛno ho ɛna yɛbɛka ho asɛm sɛdeɛ yɛnim no ne Mr. Obeng na yɛhwɛ na yɛahwɛ saa nkitadie no ho Mr. Obeng mekyia
wo ɔfa mɛgye so
kyia yɛni akwasi so adwene ne wɔ ha no
okay you can come
legend of
yes, boss
and then so ni bibi ama
there we
sharp one bi a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ na your friend is saying how to do business in Ghana whilst you live abroad. Send you know, and media experience so. The Italian now why you be brave. So be you tubo mu fa ha na ofi say bibia che say e wo say koso ne ade bai and yet say you know say see no na de ekoye ne say ye saa nneema wo nyina no so no na ade na ekoso no obomu say wo di wani akɔhye bibi che saa say wo say wa say wo blame obi about you what is it ba wo blame ho you know me de me experience akakra me ne me na fofo kakra nyama kakra me hu fa say e bibi ye wa outside ye pese bi wo Ghana na sa ankoso a ye blame obi a wo abaye de ye blame ye ho
so we won't come
eti asi ekono make am experience kakra me hu ye ne nyama adwen kra me nya fa ye no eti Mr. Obeng wa ha kwasi kan wa ha Major man was start here ho bibi kakra say dear na amanfo ebe se on be expect afa doing business in Ghana no and akwasi wo bibi kan sana Mr. Obeng abem
for every part of every legend beat me up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. For doing business in Ghana. So of where you are winning. Usually I'm out for Obi agwa Nigeria. The next thing is a person will go. MZ ya ukwa Nigeria na MZ training ya mama neze ya chiramo se musi business in Ghana. Timoba na obi a no sebe. Go for sika kesi bi a na wa hu bibi. The obvious one is what the normal auto cars and say auto ntade na what the aba no abeton. And wo ha oba no abeton no ko obi also obeba fully. But yana e refi say business a we no and as a business a person we no so what Ghana so what abroad chile normal bi ha so hu na kekabo. It's a business ankasaro. You really have to sit down and plan it, so to say, and design it if you want. And it's based on plan out and answer strategy. Even business plan it's based on one gas I won't tell you or no maybe. Na sabi nipa ya kwetara brochire when your business be ada. So or the kakra onim no na no offer asede ne nwan ma onim no. No ana okay ga bob no dia be. Say you can see say ekitwa. There are processes I'm doing say nipa no fam. So why you be that so when you be that. Say even why you be crowd brochire. It's entirely different.
It's a line no
so until the casualties in here very hard. It's because a normal also kikabo man sana business na timi agina no. Many people think say no anese kuteska. Kuteska nko dia with my business. Say say worry no kuteska nko timi worry. Kirasem. Enti so I mean the matter there it is a models ni bebre ho a na the entire casualties in the door so the tank
crazy also say said line no echo kakra
Okay.
But yeah, net legend, yeah, Namichonka. Yeah.
I'm a line of coca crack.
All right.
Yeah, I feel it's a minute or so, dear.
Oh, wow. Okay. The other mechanic is the group when he said, Ube business, I normally go also what tears here. That's all say, they said the old Ghana now business. Only more or chassis and ocean. But you know, I'm a coverage, you know. In the anyway, dreams of coverage now, Benesca, to acquire a boy, you make a card with Nesca. And identify the business of Babe. But I know you set business now, you know. So one can be a mama or buy in ye. Business, particular business happens all year. One can say, on tears, ya wo business name. Baby crowd be business no. Ni pana will be business no. And on my Ghana, and Casacra will business new woman. So I know money in our so tears, ya. And the bedjina, and I say, betche. Say business now, oh, you know, ube succeeding them. And I say, no money be brave too. I'm all here, versus our normal circle. Now, if you want to be brave, try be brave. I'm a mobile crying, say, okay, Ghana, and some of them will too. And so we got okay, you know, Obana and ye pet, that is a Ghana kind of cray. And of course, in the same thing. Even those who are successful. Even those who are successful, or who are both no be for camera, no, they feel so I may do remember who's our crowd, but we are me, or they are to her. Can be a Ghana for workers in yet, Ghana for workers in yet, everywhere. Hardly would you see somebody put anything on camera. You say, oh, I can't make a funny free hand or kind of cram me palma. I may do my accounts, me who be that. The open who you know, I work at every army. A bomb coroner, meaning I'm the Sika command so is it and I was this cano. It was a, yeah, no. Boneno di edem do na you bought the boneno who they will. And I don't think say the attitude almost have or make much business at night. So we will be a bought boneno who they won't him. As the papa won't cap bonena and a won't cap papa at any boneno soka. At least any neutral. That's what we can sustain it. But we make it to be. And it's not because Ghana and you, because of the way I attitude. The reason your first camera you boneno, the same agenda baby business Ghana had, I can guarantee you say the percentage of success will be very low. Because agenda and casano are poisoned. And it's very difficult for a negative mind and negative people to see success readily. And maybe it's a honey gina. You want to buy a baby kit to be a supporting the beliefs in the pet. Wanka Ghana dear say kai. And I will be crowd already. Obia bu abem dada. Because I can at the papa your money. It's a wolf, you see what control. Bear 95% of us. They want bomb or they crowd you have crown. Oh man, the microphone so on casa. They will start with the negative and end with the negative. It's the wrong condition, and that kind of psyche. It will be very difficult for us to do business as you see.
The Biana question. Our question be that I will you kakrebi at the Maya and Sana ya to us.
Yeah, so yeah, legend can usually say, yeah, make assumptions na say, bana say, yeah, be support to pay. One says, oh, some can say Ghana for the say recently, na many will be making discussion be that or make his statement and they say Ghana for the because of one of few experiences be a unya because business no mo no ni ho ana ono ewo baby. See, me and say if you are starting from scratch there, most of the time especially say be a capital intensive, but one yen is na say odi akoshe wo fansa unu ansa all because their family na the mere fact or your family interested they have the technical expertise on beat me I share at the corner so amount. Yeah.
I did I could say your kind say do I will say oh. And I believe say with my experience kakra with talking to a lot of people now. Any BPA na wa kwentumu and I say uniga na bitimi any business ni na bitimi a start e bi ono ma say kind of presence here nti say wa kwentumu a opese wo ye sa ne ma de na wo say sa ne ni nice about the knowledge you know said bro now okay would you say there be betre wa ha obi aduru a wo say obey business yes yet ya na business yet ya no ye business so obi aduru ya no obey ni na agina me fi say sa ayi aya kan capital say organ say ye kwa ko pe capital ba enti say nya sika kakra beto yi mu kakra na no na ye kukuru ni na de aba ti ye ndwen ho se ebe o se nya nimdie bia na bibisa ate se de ye ba be kire ya ye be kire mu ama wo hu ye o se o ye adwuma be na wo be bia wo betimi because se de me kan e bi wa hu hia se e bi e good be hu hia se wo ba bi na wo ye and the kind of people to say they make no e ba si ya ni eblimu ye ho eblimu obia apart from us you know and so adi wo blame obi le kai wo do sa eblimu so no dia ka no so hwe wo so and so dey blame ho da you know ti sa de money na be fi say niam bia ekutia yen a ye hu na me kwa kakra esusu mu de kwa me ha na susu mu de nso te say you be na amfa no any susu bi na ada because you try 4 3 5 6 in die fa any susu bi na did say e di adru ba bi adru
go for one say you susu mi free o ma dwe no manye ye but me mo de me jeli the reazi we no nyame no the normal do na what share nsa I don't really believe say bibia o ye bia no san ko ya sunsun bi na so and the ko yeso ye sunsun bi na bo awo I we say e ka e de hwa ye ho ana say ma ye niche and then only e de tete ye but I mean ye na de sunsun mo so de be se nyame o so de be show no problem and I need yeso na so so de she bon sama no problem but me mom de me ntiase no me dwen say ni nkofo bibire ye bi o wi ase anya ye ban mu anko omode omontoto ye nimdie yansa no omode ye o se ba bia ntiase no ni soro bibire no normal bibire egina sunsun mo enu nti na nipa no bibire eni nkunimo because adwen na nyame dia maye no so powerful say nipa hu so mfaso no otete no no de ya anyuma no bibire won free nyame kura mam because nyame suna nkasa ne nyame ne tiemu dise nyame ne tiemu na se okoye business okoton anka okoye a wo de kwa kwhye bonsama na je se wankasa kura unim how powerful you are nyame tumi a wo de ma wo ne ami eni we mu no dodo no agina nkofo bi entrom bi twa kire ya ene abaye ne kre amaye a edi ewo say ne yamai no you dare even not say that because obi ya jima bi kakra bi no nya 2 cd bi a is by grace and no kono pastor ya nkoka by grace wan kasa so for bi to ase and the first say all this of interest onim no kore no you see that's the problem your truth and it doesn't matter the position or how many people follow those people or that particular person. Truth is truth and I say now yeah that the lumba we sabe nipa bebre ko ho do a mo man ntia and they say obi nipa di nipa echi a enkyere se enkyere se okuta do kore no because am oba panyini kura wo nkofo mu di ne echi
I remember I crowd you did
it. Sabe no kura no de de fa ahodie ni ahotoye dey eba e di progress eba and this asem na sabe ukoka na manfo bebre bofu no everyone say wo adini kuta utwa wonsa tete still ukuta and your crop on side it sunsun and the adina anye ya wo de kwhye bonsa and of course your growth bebre so omatimi a church sa no mana me di nipa ne bebre trim tie no yemamu ha no sunsun de yatim nti so otima me de mini problem kra wona wa brabo na otimo but minim se ba bia no kra no nipa wo fa ho di Can you so?
Yes.
And just so now, of course, who say I didn't hear. And a nipa was all you told also say, you make way, men or send to Tonoma. That's I knew ya and yes, and so who can even as or qua and yes, soon be a man. Who here and yes, soon be a man here. A nim dear what the nam. And in Tina money dear and as or bofum. Yea, then I come and I say. And this old gila baby granas or Cassana, so I'll find Mamma. I just walk away from them. So, you are sent this out. Because we are baby and conform with Din Kunimi, and Babu be and Hobby, you know, Ebeyan and me cremoni, me crisonate in a me or Becca systems, your dear go for my word, or dear children in a way. And no mono sick and cry, I can say, and yet, oh, dear 2,000, I will pass the change out of question. No, was what transfer more only Yamentra, but no credit and your sanity. And was so and no more to no my. No may obey also no dear. 1 to 2 year obeying their coaching. The fact crash or can be cry cassa seminal. And just really no practice it. It was a photo from microphone and Domocano. If you look at their lifestyle, it's opposite. Because the same person I was seeing, I mean, this guy was order 4 hours. Well, business is bare 20. Well, the bare 65 years. Well, yeah, Juma Cassia. And into why, but the same person can pick a microphone, even especially America Crown. Most of the phone be brave, you know, especially more when a Grammy now. No, by God's grace, by also to a wood drugs, you know. And so that's how they can say, so, and the other, the about Yamidino, make us a Yami sooner what they were announcing Yamimrana what they are to a Juma ye, any ye, dear Hono. And like I said, it is some railway eternal principles, and untina the hui. That one, then I will side with you. But I said, just some magical force out of no effort of yours, you became successful. I think that really, what the money party be a chain, say, luck be free baby, I about favor be grace be free baby, about and no, now money party don't know. You know, so I don't think it's evil. It's just part of the process. It's a natural course. Try look at the level of knowledge. Look at the particular business that you tried. A lot of components. Maybe call your business be anye. I said let me feel my phone happy. I can be that. You feel my phone. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, who said decisions be an day? And yeah. That makes you take responsibility and fight again. Then say, oh, yeah, the fear the will be an ye. Maybe he need to move that. So the audience of you be oh, we should say, oh, yeah, fear the idea and Saka be an ye. Made them in India. But the name say, yes, in Yamia Sharabia. And it is all to no my ya.
Oh, yeah, fire new koto. Susu dear. Susu dear.
Yeah, legend they can this one the okodia na about for but ne no cry and answer ne kwa so ano no me am one say my try bibi pay me ne and for you see a partner say na ye be bibi ofie kodu ni scanner shit but lately now me who new knowledge me who say anye homework ye o kope business aye business ne kra munyenya client munyenya customers munya hwe smakoje expensive office atototo a year share so all because of niana in at that time no but say na inimwa enke ebe hu say nke e free one answer na yako two nke ebe di kra start e ofie and say ebe build do certain threshold bia afi no hu say uye ofie a enyi because nipa na eba more so unya baby a small office be a nipa no beba ho a specific location be a nipa no betimi allocate you easily and ni also boil down to knowledge because nipa so unim bibia e tro show mu same thing with exams here quarter exams for more machine de pa no regardless of the background so we share de ne pa exams dani do a mengi ni se omusro but wa wan share no team ya most of exams wa on pai bone say na obenya anka obia beduru ono nko no ntimi nye Why? Because you fear. Yeah. For example, ebi mu deɛ no sɛ ɔno deɛ obenya akɛbɛko yɛn nyinaa yɛntumi nyɛ na ɛyɛ sɛ ne yɛn nyinaa yɛ nan mu.
Yeah, train you people. Train
Yes,
you
yɛn
people.
nyinaa people because ɔno wonim sɛ ɔntumi nyɛ. So it's the same thing. Nea wɔasua no, people who are knowledgeable, not just knowledgeable, but have the requisite knowledge in every aspect of life, saa area of life, ɔmo nsuro. Nti na wɔhwɛ businessmen a te sɛ yɛn papa despite mo, me sure sɛ we lose huge sums of money paying, but yeah, no currently who the end product, but olusu says can send command abemu buya. Me sure say nka baby a wadu no obedu or start peace fm. Me sure so unya opposition bebree say ada na ma be akan radio station when ya baby akran say be wo akra I hono say their dominant language bebree na aka brofa na say enkran kasa no. But obie radio station no ene we can say for a fact that peace fm one of the radio stations ɛwɔ Ghana yɛti paa woba akankasɛm mu a mɛtumi aka sɛ no paa na yɛti ne kɛseɛ wɔde saa nimdeɛ na tumi asan de abie TV station wohu sɛ TV station sɛ ɛba twi TV station a ne deɛ no ɛyɛ number one because ɔhu nimdeɛ bi, and all these things a yɛka ho asɛm no, formal education does not necessarily have a key role over here. Wokɔ school a ɛyɛ, but about business kakra me mehu, I don't own so many business, but kakra mesua firi mpanimfoɔ hɔ no mahu sɛ ɛnhyɛ da anyɛ so much of school no. Sɛ ade tɔn na mepɛ sɛ metɔn a ɛyɛ sɛ mesua ade tɔn ho adeɛ. Sɛ afuo na mepɛ sɛ meyɛ a mentumi ntena classroom ɛnsua sɛneɛ sɛ meyɛ afuo. I have to be on the field. And then be part of the process. Say ebia bidie na me pese me share mintimi ntena me office enhye bidie. I have to be there to do it. Eno na ye mu bebree no, we want to skip the process no. Ye nyina ye pe ye wa akwantum no. Me sure say ye nyina pe yedie. Ye nyina pe generational wealth, ye nyina pe financial freedom, ye nyina pe say ye hyehyɛ yedie. But one missing piece that most of us always fail to know is say yedie de opo umpo ɛwɔ ayɛ sɛ mepɛ sɛ mekɔ tamale metumi de train akɔ, metumi de bus akɔ, metumi de bicycle akɔ, metumi de airplane akɔ, metumi de car akɔ, but tamale is there. Tamale is fixed, is there. Whether I go there or not, tamale will still be tamale. But ɛkwan na mefa so a mede bɛdu tamale no, ɛno na ɛyɛ systems na ɛsɛ me build no. So similarly, when it comes to business, the end goal is to provide value to people, but at the end of the day, the returns is that nipa no also betimi de build the wealth and as obinya financial freedom. Nti wealth ni financial freedom ni de ɛwɔ hɔ. Obiara ne de, but ɛkwan na mefa so a menya saa yie and the systems that I have to build no. Me gidi sɛ no na yɛsɛ yɛde yɛ adwene kɔ hɔ kɛseɛ. So it's good to set goals. It's good to think about having the business, but most importantly, especially akwantu for no. The how. We need to be asking ourselves the how, not so much about the what, but the how. Yes, I did portrait from the person me be abrochiri. May then I may be portrait farm. No, portrait farm will always be portrait farm. You can't change it. It's fixed. That is the ultimate goal. But a crime so na mefa. And na move brave. Me did say thought that yɛntumi nhyɛ da mbrɛ yɛn ho ase because ebia yɛnim sɛ yɛwɔ akwantu no nti no sɛbi ɔmo Ghana no koraa no ɔmo nim hwee, but saa nkurɔfoɔ na ɔmo nso wokɔ hɔ a they are in that ecosystem. Aboa a ɔwɔ America wohwɛ te sɛ squirrels ne deers na ɔnso fa bɛfɛ ɔmo tumi bɛfie because that is their ecosystem. Ha no ɔmo ha no. But wokɔ Ghana there is no way.
Yes.
There is no way. Yeah, there's no way say okwa Ghana sa pro any dear no ombe fie da because on say there's no way ombe fie because on the system no no. So the same way doing business in Ghana while abroad, you need to understand the system. You have to do systems thinking. Me just a legend I train BB Sada. Do systems thinking. baby awokono is an ecosystem on its own. They are guided by certain principles. Inti so uma wa adwen ko ehɔ ne more na ɛno na megidi is so utimi nya most of it correct, automatically the business that you are trying to create in a bit me agina yemfa Uncle Freddy in example also buy no they come try get small samples not the aqua market no busa sa but now what me scale we be my aircon but or call from now or can say okay I know the product I know this me will scan into me but yeah one shanka he will take a downside but right now he has become part of the system. He's thinking like them. Sometimes the way the people are thinking may not be so much how he wants things done, but and na a be a bit me my business na cost on intino obefa no so polish ni kakra na etimi my business no egina. So we should look at it from the systems thinking standpoint and not so much of the goal or not so much of say be a news cano.
What do you go? Shit. I want for statistics or pop sometimes will be to me, will be said, you know, or new edit one day, and say, they said, whatever, say last program, and Mama Rika about the way we think of capital. It's your buy like a craton in Semnano. The goals, this are now Canada, oh, the weird retro, and you're on cranny. You know, it's a person for Baba Hessen city, and also just Saniman, Yaman, dear, Saniman in answer. I know BBC saying, the purpose of this year, say, try say, what to expect about online seminar, so August 10th, 2025, how to do, how to build a business in Ghana while you living abroad. You won't be brave honoma to say, oh, and let me know because I cry, nipa me attest me, say, what is business being a course of Ghana? I think you are asking the wrong question, you know. And first of all, you need so many things. It's me catch say when you brasem na be never seen here city and you fit here na gigi, you know. Yeah, na yes I didn't be sending na em American or say capital ya funny say no crack on the my to buy. Oh, yes, you say Mr. Obi before the mommy tell you, and you know. I know BBC saying if I say 300 Ghana, almost $30. Ghana number na mumu number, you know, mostly people outside United States, you know, and yet conducive say beside this car bar and 2% said you send your Ghana na money is simple. Choose Ghana number na mumu, and a 703 number na US for mostly, you know, but so outside now so sending back through 703 number. Obet me simple and obet to cash up and as Zelle, money is simple. Cash up or Zelle to use that number now, and I'm no number, so the Ghana number. Now, I very simple. Oh, yes, sure, say the way I ban, that's the way you pursue a business because I can guarantee you, say, not I'll say 10 out of 10. I'll say, oh, 2 coin, a free Ghana. I will check here a dank high saying. Sikai the mama crazy. That's saying no, I can say 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We 10. We need to be what or said yes, I don't say. Sena so have practical things no. What say
now go brody go check it say.
Yes, it's the same way a person the baby business on yes happen. You need a crack and say calculate some money and say, oh, and you had said that for me. You could $100,000. I said, yeah, the coin. When you say the same thing, the money is, sir.
I said the prophet cried the cash and the border. And the no guaranteed. So there's no plan, nothing. Go and check it. Idea now they call crano, and who he has also they call. I have an idea they call. Nipa now person or say woman whether it's a product or service. Do they really need it? And more, so there's a financial, there is a maybe capacity. One gasa kwa no way oh. So I didn't know one gasa no. Nimdie be na wo sisi a na se woni a ehfa na akwa kwhwe sa nimdie no. Oh, sa no mane nyina kika bibia sebe nkunimdie bam bia no. Omo mutimi yama nkunimdie bam no. Omo no ma be du bia o matike ni nyina wo. They said they okay. Obi kwa abro chire de ntia obi ti Ghana sisi aye ka hia wontia wakodi adwam wo England na se Canada yi It's the same. It borders on foolishness, loosely, but it borders on foolishness. It means that the people are not trained. Because and also person so. At least also who say me kwa adwuma be na me koye. Say na ebitua meka. Na sika na me de si mani su kura na me kwa be di mfie say nsa na manya. Obi timi ton ne fie ne na bibia ne yere ne kunu. And I say ne kunu ne mba nyina sisa mo no ma kwa brochire because we drew why ignorantly. No plan, no strategy, nothing. It's just belief. So it's the same. We come unprepared. It is the opposite Diana as I told us obesi story building, 5-bedroom house. But who near say was democracy no uni obi obeboa uni sika but ya bompaye the sobolo bi ama nti no ya make beye bibia ama nti no say we have levels of productivity, levels of success thinking. Many of us are at the bottom, and it really does not matter our level of education, because if you look at the results that we are producing, it shows that they show that normally people who are in the same vein, the back Ghana. Oh, my coffee car ties be or quasi. Where they me quite no hopa anti my container me de brew. No, a fuck what Jibosia, walk on this caro. What Jibosia bear $20,000 or $50,000 while your container the brainy me and I will not ties that. Unim tie no crowd, the echo, one ties no crowd, unim size, unim says shedding. No, dear Breno, Nimian tia will mob rabiao. Our expected container na be doing the Indian bit mapuyi. We be creating me drew a friend's a portal and he cried.
Yeah.
Because there's no studies, nothing. And the level of friends, shallowness, you know, it was so, and there's a branch of a cabby beach. Bagana, Muzo me too good. To officer Nisika. Was this Amran bears over 1 million Ghana cedis? The Bishop Galam Sim. Natija. Was in go good home cry.
Wow.
They didn't hear. Who go do no go room to widow. Who be at be a convinced that Branian go to good. To be that. Of Osika Kakra or the Abba, or to machines or so high machines. After that, way, now we more to go. My friends, I'm to us as a crowd, my picket, the Tiana Maho, Honamonia Kakra crowd. Only crowd of us were home by my boys never. Only.
And I mean, Tom Cran. That's right. Simple.
Yeah, and to him, maybe you call young go for boo your fast to be any muhunyas.
Okay.
Maybe you call your ball from ball car, your boo foo ye, near the coach will be the Nanyans and any day, any hope. By wisdom, a house is built, which means in the absence of wisdom, nothing is built. So, and this a Nyansan ni hope. Would not unya tears as I will find them a bone, name him the may. A bebwow, I'm a copedia also the shatting. Because I didn't the addition party, Sabi Yansan on him, dear on Tiasian on the addition. And this a wooden beer, and you will buy any cranka crana fashasi. Yes, you can't put out. And I am carry because Nipper baby is Ganaba. I'm an I ask him me, didn't ya? Go no name your way. And this I didn't know name your way. It's as simple as that. You didn't. The reason, so you have in fact, your tensor test, Korana, the break point, the weakest point.
Yeah.
When it breaks, it means there was weakness there.
Yeah.
The load was over. The same. Say, I didn't break you also. And the weakness be over. We are 190 minutes. And the say you go for the better say even on the national level, it's the same. You may be obviously YNC sorry Ghana intimate developing. You see? YNC sorry Ghana. That it is a YNC the Ghana better going. Because they give this a home be the Bema Ghana either. Could anybody to break by break? A scheme or planning. I'm making sure that the view of Modi and Sikano no crown baby said, I didn't 20 cities. I am for the income. Nipana ya dear Jumana man what ya send or koye. Konashi be anka. Sano mano de answer show. And no one is a Yamia yatre. Into your qua. A simple dia gonna be into and city and just soon. When a young crofon be great here. Will be a space shuttle. We are called we a otimi boka na de na 10 years and be bofo kunipa. While kasa bonsam de kuno, obetuma catch us a mathematical error. Precision, and they even expect there will be explosions, there will be failure. They expect that, but they don't give up, and they don't blame any devil. But yeah, everything, and the level of knowledge that we possess actually, and they collide with our religious upbringing and teachings, and that's why we have a lot of failure rate.
Yep. So yeah, my transfer for be a legend this year, collision with religious teachings. You move bro, why you know, and we mean who say, main kind of say it was a great disservice done to us, but ever say be now our 4 years, say be a Christopher, and I say, omo ko nkremusuma. You so much, you do not have so much power over say unyi no because say onko. E de omo kwa obedi omachi. Nti o eventually unso be ye e be a Christian and I say Kremoni and I say Buddhani. And one thing nipa bebree ye suffer from adibia kwesiko ka say cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance no more my psychology ni di ebi omo beti ase mo ba kakra mi nso minim ye say wo hu say ebia adewe enye saa na tie but because from the nkwara bremodi nyia ba bedum pempenso bi no oje mama na kwa eye ne din. For example, see she say ba be meeting naturally Ghana ye be bompae, but do you even think also okay omo what about monso omo jimpae di so but that is one thing cognitive dissonance ne bi no ye she say ba be ka business one there how to build systems this say obi nka say empire ni here, but at that point is so much not needed. That is the honest bitter truth. So but okoka because any panel no de nyi no bibia o hyase ade empire mo na hyase ni nti no emane ye den man say obeden obejemu. You can pray, you can fast, you can do all those things. Legend is space shuttle example. So obo empire na so unim space shuttle hunim dia, there is no way say beden with my space shuttle. You don't pray space shuttle into being. You build systems that will automatically or eventually give you the space shuttle. Elon Musk, oba seen no electric vehicle, oba see cost of producing electric vehicle was so much. Why? Because the battery pass nom their battery near very expensive. It's very hard for you to replace. I know there be sound or market there, but is it the truth? The fact that people have assumed, or the fact that society has assumed, does not mean no creno. Tina legend shas no because this nipa di obi achi no nkyere say o kan o no kure no. Maybe they are following him because they have specific kind of love for the person, but it doesn't mean say nipa no ekura no kure no. He came to the scene, he realized that car battery you need materials like ABR copper, you need ABR aluminum, you need chromium, nickel, and all those kind of things to come together to build a powerful EV battery for a car. I know Bewun's near my one Kosro near said they were middlemen right from mining the materials to building the material and as an end product eliminate microphone in which is or cut down production. Now he can build the car but at a more affordable price that a lot of people can afford or can purchase. That is what a businessman does. It is a me problem, that's a problem. My problem is because of my belief system. And I say society now and environment now me woman that it means that my level of knowledge is very shallow. Nipa so nim die ewo forma umuha inframa bi ebebo bia no edo beko enti no obu ho a ofre say eden na ekoso Ghana. If you have the right knowledge, sa question is eden na ekoso Ghana. Because obubusa say eden na ekoso Ghana na me ka say ebia you see ye ton mo emo ton na ekoso Ghana. Obusa won say mo na me koton ho na me koton ama won. And I say ebia it can be anything. I had a similar encounter with some friends of mine, and eventually me sure some met me say, maybe more person more tonka, but then the question is, do you have a ready buyer? How long is the guy going to sit there whilst you are still waiting for somebody to buy? Sunday money na say you don't just jump into things because everybody is doing it. Poultry farming, but obia person poultry farming. But what was I say? Okay, do I have clients or more person or more talk my produce no? And I say, be I say, do I have people who are ready to buy it? Saa nneɛma no nyinaa no yɛnhwɛ, but nyɛ fiti a na yɛde yɛn ho akɔ akɔrom because yɛakasa ɛno na ɛkɔ. We are just following the masses, but we do not have that true knowledge of what we want to do. No? And religion ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a ɛma nipa bebree sɛbi ɔmo nimdeɛ a ɛfa biribi ho no ɛyɛ a na ɛwɔ fam because of the religion no abrabra so. For example, you are going through mental challenges, psychological, downtimes, nneɛma bebree. Obi a ɔyɛ religious no, ɔde bɛkɔ akɔhyɛ sɛ bi a sunsun bi na ɛyɛ ne saa, ɛna sunsun no kora na ama sisi no, ɛma business no ɛnkɔ so. But let's look at it from this standpoint. When was the last time the business that you are doing, usua ho biribi, anaa wokan ho biribi? Nti wo sɛ maame bi ɔno wo ne tɔn aduane, but then the woman does not do so much, but she gets a lot of customers. Why? Because thing bi a woba ne ho a ɔntwɛn ma wo nsi firi wo kaa mu koraa, wa build system bi a wonya bɛdu us katachie ahoɔfɛ then abɛdi sei ne sei. Yes, wow. Anna, she doesn't make it seem like Abia, she's all about the business. She will genuinely ask you how your family is even doing. Oh, now and then they don't know mayamba. Me who macho. Oh, and then the cost is on me. Abia, me demu 10% acho. Oh, bien wa customer bien wa yen is omba. Stores be or hot, but to be training in them about the same thing. Oh, man, no person build this system now. What is a business culture? Every business has a culture. If you don't have an idea of those things now, you might be making a terrible mistake. Be a business, but one here business because you are lacking certain elements. But all the say, oh, okay, nyamemre and a pa, but emre pan anything. Emre pan you hit the metal when it's very hot because all the shiswa you can obey media in such a way say send your person molded no a bit me a yi shape nama but so train na say o mane edian I just saw some train be money enane asana wait me and so timing is very important and only one thing I make one say me one me say me hwe na nipa bebre I'm not going to lie I felt pressured say as will be a BBO and then metinase and I'm who's now timing is also very important or no ye because of neonunim any near but mibusa me say near one bakuni minimana say when I'm a person me call the best thing that I have to do if the person has the results, go to the person, humbly learn from the person and apply whatever thing the person is doing according to my abilities, according to my capacity. Ɛno na ɛhɔ no yɛmu bebree efeeli sɛ ɛbɛyɛ no on time on hwehwɛ because kwasi esi no nso pɛ sɛ okɔ yi bi but you don't know the source of knowledge, the source of income and all those kind of things. We don't look at all those things. Timing is very, very important when you want to do business. Yɛmu bebree sɛ na yɛnim sɛ dollar ne bɛyɛ sei nti obi di n'ani to dollar no so n'ani to dollar no so ɛsɛ na wɔdwa government no but if you also you kind of cry bia omo so ebe they will be a little bit okay but so no dream kwan nia obinya no kwan ene obedwa nti burger for bebre adwa because dollar na article form and I see the performing because what build a system now run forgetting that any robust system no beyond sometimes you can have a fault but do you have the capacity to withstand the fault? So nearma HR, do you have the capacity? Yeah, business back I trigger you see a guy, but then you realize that say Bibian sense who say fault way na then a free me. But what's now dream was okay, it wasn't the right timing. Number one. Number two, na nimdeɛ no ɛwɔ form, and then number three, as a me mathematics and educate business, but it wasn't something that I really wanted to do. And this is something, what going to say, yes, and Shen will be can say, oh, poultry farm a cost, real estate air cost, we air cost, wait me see real estate to be boka. Is there? Wait me see real estate to be boka because your taste and the kind of real estate that you want to build, no, it be out free, baby out free, no, where you cry. Middle income and screen no wapa ko si fie say fie no a month rent na ebia 2000 Ghana cedis obesi fie no but obeboka but ebia uye fie no be nice structure but the finishing you wouldn't put so much money into it because enye na akọ now and afin so omo ho no omo ho odin sa the maximum bi betimi cry ebia 500 a month enti eno no bon kwan a oba build business culture because you want to attract certain customer but what say Kwesi sit down on East Legon Hills, or charge $3,000. Also, I could see the same thing. Oh, Mikrum is not going to work, and that is why timing and then also building the thing around your own capacity is very, very important. Just don't follow the masses because obi me EV car me sure say meet me because me nim hu nim de no se me di ni fa chi ana me ye bia me boka but se me tenase na se mesua metimi aye nia menya customers amonso ahoodin be so whatever thing that I'm producing, and then their finances will be able to purchase whatever price that I'll put on that product or vehicle in this case.
Say na wo si ka no say dey can na be ka say we share the way ye si ban sa na ye ko business a ye check bibia na ye ko na we elaborate kakra no Mr. Obi na wo ka bibia about the bia me go back to the na your friend say ye ma Marika say you see who capital na say until back kakra ba won sem a ba na ka bisu say so much so say I be okra na nye the money no so no ye de ya we ataso say say no ntini e ba ye bibiri ho a ye se ye be capital ti kakra no ba ye na ye nyansu ya bibia do we de your friend say safu kataka o say wo obeso be business o Ghana abra baby a wote kra watena of so long no kra woni business the way you see business ho no unya master ho no kra no be say why it is so much money obetime elaborate kakra ho because ye nim ni say ye too kwan na we are kan ye kind of sure so what free Ghana now person we bibi o Ghana they say men found baby awo it e bia you might be in Togo or abroad you might be in Togo say Togo now one e bia one nine be a bit me ntia kakra ho but still na e bia base ni bibi awo it is so
ever we so dwam o Ghana o Accra na o Kumasi and also no, you can take it as you are abroad because the business dynamics in Accra is different from Kumasi even within the same country. Yeah.
It's in no Ghana no so no we e koma mu nyina seminar we e koma obia yes e ka abroad as we dey ka abroad e crowd ebu a e say UK nko debi sene kwasi ka no sene city bia no we can offer hometown what to butter what for hometown what to butter etini na yesa ne manina eti person ka share like a crowd.
Okay.
We focus too much on the money.
Yeah.
We focus too much on the money. Too much because you're doing nice. Oh, yeah, Bano, you're doing say capital. I think this programming is going to even change people's mind about staying back home and start doing something rather than travel because says our system you become one say so much about the money. The first one Brutia was can no per se no. Which I like
and the so-called capital no there because baby nti as say no there you doing say enye sika kura enye sika no kura me doing say a normal we here we betimi dey aye business no sika no kura dey fatu baby kura say one kasa no you be a woni madwuma ye and great work ethics ukuta bibi a nipa ni here o bibi a betimi dey solve some problem Unim the also nipa also to me friend no. Ghana na nkasa kura na bi the opes oye no. Sebe otiase the ntia also oye na here was oye. Nye sika no. Because sika no the abrofo bebre. Once abrofo particularly in the propagate ideology.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's part of their controlling system.
Yeah.
So they control employees, even entrepreneurs to a very large extent, they are also controlled because Uncrophobia are building businesses a drew somebody has come to take over because of that idea of a drew baby me here will be sicker than
venture capital name.
That's right. So in so mono system they are built to control others so that very few can own. And I think they have spread that thinking almost everywhere. And then no action the pani be trim say me here will be sika and then me say me here sika and sana metimi a business. But me kakra me hu say even if you want to do big businesses, obi be trust so be ma $10 million now they be a project be a obi kire say wo de wo ye no and as also kire say de wo ye na kasa oni hu nyansa na ni me wo ye. It is the moment I won nim ne wo ye na nim hu nyansa no and sana sa sika na odwen say wo hia na what me attract. And many times, Grant or bet say, dear na one kasa so only munyansa, what have you done? And he said, obisi kana or de bro no kran. That is what they require. Which also means that one kasa kran so kuteska. Before say one kasa obeti mama who sikana or show business, you should prove to yourself what you have done.
Right.
And what you have done will not come from the money, but the person that you have become. We will be out on Sakan, dear Nasa Muya Dia Ujayana. So, we hear about Kwanye, wajai. We will be a ultimate bossika home. We will be a ultimate a crowd who said, Sandy Power meeting my Yajuma, and Sandy Power meeting in Yajuma. We will be a Sigakutawa, opens all the quarter to Norma, and as obey Masha also. I think those things now are ultimate. I don't say can be business baby with me. Amana a brassy kind of craving kuta because your business is baby or what. And they say, no, be the makers, or say, what Nincrophobic or more pay, or more a broker, a bro, my dear bro, baby. A lot of bags, or more part of 4. Look at that. And our part of 4 is here. It is here, and so to make a terms, okay, only mobile, no, well, brony beer, and your business, no.
Yeah.
He has what you do. And it is a kind of excuse because many people really are looking for excuses. Nti enye sika no pese ntina enye sika no ntina wo di sika ba enka hwe no and nipa no bebre o mo be business o mo di sika vra brochire ba bebre hye ye wo mo mitimi to aso ye o mo timi gada o mo ho eye foforo mani gina ye matim panyimfo no bebre o mo ti abrochire o mo ba ya o mo se o mo sika no be hye ba ko ne de ne hye ye no ko ye because o dwin se sika no ye business because won nwin se sika no ye business o dwin se ensi yo no ye business and sana sika no class bebe mu ayden
abe
enti say dreams am menye sika enti me ko Ghana na ko business there okay any problem but yes enye no akra it's a whole different thing enti sa no money nyina say nipa no yi fruit ni enye sa wo ba sika odi sika no be I say odi certificate you bo ho adwa but the real work is not the certificate. The real work is not the money.
Right.
No, the real success of the business is not the money. It's the quality of choices and decisions, how you do your things, who you are, what you see, how you explain things to yourself, the decisions that you make. Those are the things that will make the business successful. And those are the very things, which business to do and which business not to do. So, and normally, you build up over time. Until I maybe said, obey piano. Also, who's a school na make.
Yes.
Now, primary one. Enkoye Fourier series in the calculus.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I build the capacity every and so I am a complex engineering mathematics. Why? Oh, by any primary one, no, person or your complex normal. And ye.
And because of Teska.
I do the order for Sicarabra, but any business, no. Opa could you go be some of phone. Ubo has to see how this command is here. When him obey a dainty, what's the
Yeah.
But no sika kuta akra hu ne wonye e chese woni afra adene da ho ntimi nkan because ni makin kan woni abie but ni makin kan e chese we yan Chelsea sika the same sika kuta but wo business be na men koye woni afra So go through the training. But those are 2 foot runner good nipa be brainy. Anything nipa be brainy say a business a basic asem and normal as a matter of fact the money pa benya fa ho dey we ase a business away. And then they break it code no. This metrics of control. Nipa normal be a bit more free say no money. 1 a financial education. 2 a business or build a business or train you on how to build business. 3 our relevant financial reference of African history and consciousness. For Africans, you must have that. That's foundation. But abrofo money is complexities ni bi no. Omo no is purely business or entrepreneurship education and financial education. And also omo kwara so metimi overcome prejudice. They need some level of history as well. So because these things are the things that bring you freedom. Enti sebe omo person nipa no bebre benya freedom enti no. And a normal fast normal will not controversial. Now you're mystical. So but really, the joint say everybody has that capacity to build. To take one step and build over time. And this obu ha obagana obi ko tena bro chire ne wa sisi dan akese enti o de anu bi ba wo hwe ni nua na wono abetena ma failure na wa successful de wono no akwa we kra no me nyina wo school na me ma bensin no wono kra timi akota na ye de a ene ye me so wo ye sure. And this nipa no de wasua no na no me senior ba ko frame me o say baby hwe where you be go o say the level of precision in normal work. How did you come by that? And I said, but who told you knew me? You can't assume just because you knew me that time will mean that you knew me. Yeah. So they say because life will teach you if you're open.
Absolutely.
And Timmy said that open-mindedness and the fact that you're ready to come and learn than just make me neighbor.
Okay, it's a macacra had that schoolmate back was I would say. As a person just say, oh, now you school as a me a smart teacher. To be kind of a can the credit. Open just a nice smart chair with school now defense them. As also a couple to me can and it says and yama be on more and yet school no pay a fat baby for cry. So near the attempt for a certain level. And me reset kakra my no and ye deep the back a my way the surface kakra about near can about sisika no say kakra me most people are almost too quiet back almost starting almost so bibia almost started for France sana almost do team course most people say me many cry me I say almost obia I would too quiet was said that's what this carbon almost almost stories teasing almost kana and yes kana be odi free hakoe no and eti free on me hu sad ne kakra no ipa bebre frame bisa me ebia ye ko Ghana ye be see a this is kabia wo ha bia jawo say me see jawo ko hwem na hwesi ne city answer na few people so di one dance here say yes ampa okoye no because who this can kwa say scan ade aba e be dia ma because the business aba hey ye wanwa ho ye ko to no cruise can ade ako hey ye wo ho ye ko ba okom na otim na fi na mum sika no start say ekosora and as what see adwuma na see we na okay say me discuss say shemu amenya say me see and that means that point no what most people cry one or two people do on cry na afide mo cry mo am person ba be touch bibia cry ha nti here there so build them on at the same time and also you know these are some of the things that be kan ho asem be boa mo akwa achiriti no we dey say they can come kan no yen share this friend saying online seminar na eba so yen share enyafo yen share mo bia no bia nyewe na yin so yen register because so what to bata every hometown you guys ukrum seminar we eyema eti wo Ghana use Ghana number na emomo wo your friend saying Ghana ni na US so use we na no bibisa say saying 300 Ghana 30 almost $29 or $30 anyway we dey enye we bia yo yeah we were having about it just am for can be about the laws, you know, we share the laws are if I say we cry they are very good because Saturday na can was Mr. Menu cry said this we never buy about has said no meeting meeting committee may be company, right? Ebia we no manya email say ebetimi ebia 2-3 days time depend pen express crana meeting a chair extra na me say come express ni ade. Now Mr. Menu make key point to be very good point to the baby no so answer by how because people be so complaining, you know, to say you can do I say excuse you say dem and I could be business crowd or credit do and we make sikasema make the laws say be involved in open and also no what do we expect here? But BBC, I didn't bet me actually my cry. I mean, not going too deep. Be a bit me actually work sad.
Oh, say, be a but more top level connections. Be a person basic hatchery. Be a hospital manufacturing plant. So right from day one, because I would be in Kofosi Kebano, they will want some legal noma to be a registered business. Maybe government agencies are also more regulated, you know, right from the one because of the volume of money out there, and it's rightly so. So, say be a mining company. All those things are regulated because independent disclaimer right from the one of the lawyer account. Now, Bobby Chroma be a bunch of 1 acre and I say 1 plot. In your business, in the investor be as again. So because your laws not require that. That's why Emina Kokono on register will be ampamon.
Yeah.
So Tina Wache and I said the Ochikusiano the same. Even provision shops be broha in himself registered business, so to say. But I buy class to me, even carry your crown is a man income tax. You see it is so because there's a section micro businesses are legally. So many of us are entire business, you know. That's the level I think we should start. Now, after you can maybe go and register an enterprise, you know, no, I'll be my limited liability because there are implications. So, and if I say, I will be, I'll go to Boho Chroma. 7 1 babies, I was what be a bank accounts and also be a bank accounts. So it depends on the volume of person. Oh, yeah. Now, you modo do no volumes in your and to take it from your level and build. Now, what normal as no maybe also a day, which now baby back or normal complex say omanya liabilities be running here because they are no come no can want to who could have be a $50,000 now the other. Well, we don't have position baby a lawyer crowd for or the register business number on the say 2%. Work of accountant, work of business you when you one no income. Sika na option no. To any house and I would do sika in our spending on a lot of regulations. Really, nobody was forcing you to do that. No, enti oba akwasi a wo Tom Bruni well o kantamanto. Do no one wo ye ne be 3 years grand sana. Actually, wako bank. Bi obi ko kopɛ loan bi. Yes okay, ni just say we register and sana yetimi ama oden. No ne bi o de akoye. But wo ye adwuma ma wo income tax. Oh. You know, so yeah, format and so when yeah, what the more the end be brave, we was more crano. If you look at the statistics well, how many businesses make even $1 million a year in America? You know, a lot of it, over 70% may not even make that. So
$1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, $1 million.
Yes, a year. Yeah. No, I'm talking of businesses. No,
the crowd the more just come from
I'm talking of businesses.
Other business
No, because also loosely we cite a lot of examples.
And because you need
for very high businesses.
Sure.
Our mono percentage in about 0.1% of the number of businesses in that country.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I know I cited be a Google for you. No, I cited be a Microsoft. Oh, what can no complex? But these are very few few companies that you can't represent the whole population with that. So it's the same here. A lot of our businesses, what is I'm running at the African American be Ghana. Or person yet or didn't who to run be brave boss and never mind. Meanwhile, so no money be bro ha ka also to boase and sana what ya say and sana say register register because who register here is a legal document.
Now you also started to pay taxes.
Why you normal? I should be sometimes you even tested the concept. Who could you emre? I feel like you say do emre. Who could you cocoa for? I feel like maybe coming kwa to boase in the and the kakra. Automatically, it's a natural course. You'll be pushed. As a matter of fact, business you can hide.
Yeah.
You see, over NIPA 5, NIPA 10, automatically you'll be pushed to go and register with all those state agencies because the human here now buy nothing. I will test here to Tobuasi many times. Tobuasi, especially even registration crowd and Kenya Bonnet. But to register in a business and pick a crown or the acquisition answer. Sometimes you call Cranny Panaka to Tobuas, you man was starting and starting.
Yeah.
Some of them will advise you take it easy, make sure so and son would do how I day. Waba, me actually. Because the who to my feel that you spend more time dealing with them than building the business.
Yeah.
And many people go through that. I want to be Bromo the Sika Kesia Bano. It's because what is Sikaba.
No, I'm crying the institutions become
what is Sikaba. And he is required to do that. Now, I think I'll be try. And even we are branching out, I think I'll try you to Boise. Oh, yeah, mobile money, but could be with them. The kiki also, but only Brown's life will be hard to fall. So,
many questions in America. So, on the entire Okoye and I, yes, I may catch them from Muntie. Oh, this is the reason why we need something like this before we start, and to say the Okano, those small businesses, to say now, companies make a millionaire, they know. Yes, so is how I'm for make his car, or make it, but yet, see, almost support that small businesses, no, make it too much 10 million, I don't know. Kakra will be 500,000, so be on Kofu to Tiomoka. And no, those more. Those ones, yeah, and those more. And yet, said, I can be, I want to still be up to be at San Cacrano, Saniman. Now, Shekran said, you can. They say, I had companies opening the crown, a more of taxes, and yet, say no more. It says, I may start to be beer. Let me ask that to be beer, may register.
Yeah.
Me a sole proprietor. Right, to make social security I register as at the BBR, so proprietor. But the reason why here you need a bit move to LLC, limited liability in here, more of liability. They won't say I had here, will be to on the answer or shake one over Faswa, who see can over GB. Hey, 80 say menam na ebia. My accident, my fault. Na say, my fault no. My insurance net triama. At my almost settle bibia. I have to do only say bibia here on a bit of go me. The whom bibia me die me war me dear me wonina. Eti hunsa onya hunsa na lawyer or hunsa ina. No hunsa who ye pay. Okay, no my about so personal. Into about so personally na. Now, no see can ye beje. Omo do be kokko because lawyer no the oya no litigation for lawyers and no mo ye. Na so omo no be twetwea na finally also omo muskan. Into registers limited liability and to make a limited liability. BBC a limited liability na me personal niama. Enti hands animal na account. Sometimes we work around with me register limited liability. But file taxes crown with me escort. Exemptions now be taken. It have mostly no for
tax purposes.
Tax purposes mostly. So no your friends sole proprietors. It is sole proprietors so shut down register limited liability so normal and I have to cry most people when we limited liability cry now exception is true your personal tax so file taxes nankasa no why no so account until it comes together and yes separate just a S corp near the C corp it's almost like
I again back room have how more abroad no man and so loud
and what now be 5 years 10 years who say why do you first of all over now anything be about businesses no over there over has no I know be our registered company and you know if you say the same thing now okay I know be our registered company and until you can register company maybe Mr. Menway, you know, SK because now could be some man. Oh, hey, 18 is only a register via and I say, you money uncle so now over start your taxes and
oh yeah. And yes, also attend the so far we been accounting for the baby match.
Yes, also.
But also yes, also yeah, almost every regulation is stated, you know. We say that America, we see how British Ghana.
Yeah,
British Ghana may 5% or 10%. And yeah, Akan Ghana or Ghana as in Akan Ewe Dagomba, like the Ghana with the culture. Don't know yet perform way almost of me everything for. Now, one more church say normal be brain no yet the
Britain Ghana for
now. One more MBA for me, bank for me. Okay. Is that they become more ruye? One more about sit about time no more church no man be brain no. The more children, many of them could read the book no watch them. So obi a warrior business I want to pick a business from the ground as I'm making or be catch out same thing 127 obi a doom I want to be in the shop I want to original kwan what me afa no man no more be opa ko bisa o sister or your wholesaler or China but I'm making obi catch the same structure because this is their reality obi millions only accountant or China will me the $500,000 a call. We wholesaler or ni workers 2 penny a year. If you will try snake and taxes now, then be. Because when register can be, but so now the tenants will be to America gas on your tax. Now or they no man for port me antino. It may not be as codified as the British Ghanaian would think. But what you so until normally maybe your governments should be able to redesign normal basic to your for normal businesses that you promoted. I honor no muntimin ye, and into our because nipa do no and ye was a loose British Ghana Ghanaians, no. Womo kasa loose lane Ghana will be anti tax na America. Who told you so be anti tax?
Yeah, tax winning yawa.
How can you dodge here? People do pay them. And the other thing is that in some of these countries, it's because they have made a lot of money available to you. So, and the young growth one of so him one. And no be bro and so much as I said, we should make capital available to a lot of these people. Right. Then we can tell them to pay these things. Now, no one can say no, if I go bank and no 30-40%. Is that not tax enough?
Yeah.
And it's all this I don't want to be able to turn so. Now, all this become then you are preventing business growth and prosperity. And that's where the problem is coming from. They're using a structure where they don't have the required infrastructure. You know, so until some person will call for one to normal to say, then make it accessible for them to have cheap money to work with.
Yep.
Then you can demand all these structures and protocols. Now, one yes, sir. So I know I copy the operating for another big years. To one say you hamper growth. So people will automatically hide. Because they see as we go American man 100,000 and I say a million if I could do 5% a year. When your profit 10% korana. I don't know what you are. No korana better so me dodge. Now only unya no kobo bosia 40%. O tia bosia ne ka wi they aka we here wo your tax. Ni read yes no dey adwuma. So no and that's why maybe sometimes the system is like that. So but akwana wa bosi to abota na won your business dano. One no follow sa formula into bad or back catcher no dear chida onye money just a couple bosia. Bosia so won't be and nuntina abu school for anything in your format me kuta mono and work it. And I say, or you be sick crown or the banner manager was eventually the business will collapse. Look at a lot of these educated people who call some business formal businesses and tell me how many of them are profitable. A lot of them are not profitable because the system, the structure that they are using is too costly based on the systems and maybe the regulations that we have here. So they are too costly. In 2 months, business to an internet about only an cost microfinance and as it was over press and you was a large isa.
Why you business? Why? What you first kind of Korean? Oh, what press can do fan?
Any sound of man. Into a man complex. Complex.
Yeah, and that nice of it. You cry now. Sometimes even though no, Sanya crowd. Yeah, we bring in problems, sir, and problems. We are saying I was saying how to open a Juman start to say. Start here register and Sunday be crying. See, it's an American. When I make a sign, must say you will see nyasa information. In your register. Now, I said you can now so you spread it, yeah, share. Now, my phone to me. What to Batam going from Kuma? This seminar is for you. You mean now for Mraka Cran, I say, and Eddie and car, you want a cran.
No problem, wait, my.
Okay, but see, any can say the way that to snap, we are enough, your mouth for so.
Yeah, I'm all 2 things and now the person may they come home. I know say Yanko Poyad my Sunday dear legend the Bishwe so. Doing business in Ghana or doing business abroad, maybe
what's it? Link.
Yeah, regardless of your location, Adia Baku or and also say my dream because when say a capital, I dream Osikaso more, but knowledge capital and also I can't want them, but relationship or network capital, Adia Bakwa. Nia Osika beats me, no. Your network capital can achieve about 10 folds of it. And then na ocean nipa webrea one day pen or the back our legend program so. But you see when young konfo bebrea or maba money ni business. One day pe an obeka you but when young konfo bebrea they are willing to invest into his business ebu o crampo muni mo mushom ho physically that. But to make me build businesses flourish Ghana CC why? Because of the network capital no say ni sika nkwa dia enka sika ne nkwa ntimi but enam sa yonkofa no kredi ewo mu no ntiama business na ekoso nti ye wo abrochi teach you no emaye say mentality be say ko Ghana ko business to help her, you most likely fail. You are not going to help anybody. Say Ghana now ko business na say business na cost no bia nya adwuma ya. It is our responsibility to go build business in the country to make people also live life that they will not be so much in misery. And only one thing. Nafi, Ghana for say, Ebia Ghana for nyina and kanokre. Sometimes some people genuinely do not know. So nimpa no e conscious niema bu wo ho a onye nti yenya omo entoboase yankasa ye ho yenye ho ntoboase na yema no kredi enye ade ba ko a betimi atena yentem. And the last thing that I'll talk about recently na mission ade bi signal noise ratio. Signal noise ratio is more of the proportion of relevant useful information to irrelevant distraction. And the relevant useful information and a signal no and an irrelevant distraction air noise. And when one says over radio na so tune say koto baby na say enye frequency a FM station bi a sound no it's noise. Nobody wants it. But what tune was na koto 104.3 Peace FM no because say na one at that moment, you don't want anything, but you want that specific frequency, which is Peace FM frequency. And I say, a Doom FM frequency, no. So and also you keep on tuning, till say Ebeka could do that frequency because you want that signal. When the signal is high, it means the information is very relevant. When it's very low, it means the information is irrelevant to you. The intermediate way be say, oh yeah, business, whether so organ or manonia, there are a lot of distractions. So your number one priority is to make sure one, you are either eliminating or cutting short those distractions. 7% me could see poultry farm and me poultry farmer. Obi casting it's a distraction to me, regardless of how much important profitable. So far as I'm a poultry farm, no goat rearing a major distraction to me. Semi-person me call into real estate. Agriculture at that point, say real estate na person me yeah. No matter how profitable agriculture may seem, agriculture will be a major distraction to me because that is not the path that I'm trying to go. Tinitia on this my sunny man embo so bebre. And on the noise nima. That is the noise aspect of the ratio. Just focus on the signal. Focus on the signal. You share more airplane captains. They are focusing on a particular signal because mayday ba unim signal cry the air. So at that moment, anything else is a distraction to them. The prime goal is for them to focus on the signal. To who ni apeso ye na fa hu nyina ehim. Fa bibie unyansa wa ho odi nyina ehim and cut off or reduce the noise, which is a distraction as much as possible. And yes, once obeko no asamba bisi wachi because you focus on the minor instead of you putting your attention to the major, which is the signal.
Wow. A friend saying now SD grade no bisa say how to register. I say me the way no to I me there two way no registration numbers any Momo any and the other one here Cash App or Zelle 300 Ghana 29 or like $30. Me there two way 2% register. Yo now before some for be darling no. Yes, baby back one na me share one some can we have about another issue, big issue. Involving ye be business. What to expect say about the what ye be business now, ye the family. You know, idea no ni idea no. Which I share like a crabby or about ye back, the any best.
Abusiafo ana.
Ye dear family, I should shame when say be I don't know. You said that nim ho ne almost said nim ho so force na
ebi mo se memfa busuya ma mu kura
ai kene japo
and about for hanadwen and I am doing say is subai so unya obi a otie na se na home keka no wosoro so ya busuya so nya busuya me doing say obetimi ni nipa na ya adwuma na bia den so obenya san krofo na fra busuya but ebi mo so tie mutimi nya ba ko mienu bi emamu di akire but me doing say yesuban se ma bia adwuma na woni me ya adwuma na me ka asema woni me eko na me ka asema na wafa akire ko kan de na tese adwuma no nka ho so ana se mama instruction bo se no so kan de na bi and yes so ya busuya wonya busuya so wa obi adwuma no so do na sifo and wo sha adwuma na se a nipa su a wo so no nipa wo so no me adwuma no I think say different from say adwuma na gina nipa wo no mo pagya ade no different from say omo ade no ya pagya gina ho awie na omo besuso nti wo pagya ya ho den and omo no suba no say different from ya pagya awie na wo suso mama na ade na gina ho so family but the fact is that you come here and do that visa anyway or visa journey and do ya adwuma na I say when the I say o ye ne ka o ye no pe baby akọ na ya ha no nipa bebre ya adwuma na o ye adwuma no say wo pa adwuma foforo a ho yes me do dro no ano nya adwuma na say ha no me ye na metimi aboa ma adwuma na gina bebre ni sa adwen no adwuma bi a wo bia na odwen say ho nya wo pa baby foforo enti sa no mani nyina no o say maybe ntitie no o say do so Cause me if you who will be out to say baby already engagement wasn't going so, but still. Okay, then you for. And in nipa no bebre trimu no, odwen se onya adwuma papa na odi be ye. Wonim say o si to no man tin be na ye. So enti entity no abi no. Man a team wa yes ye man nye na je say obi ma visa de. On entity no se be wo fo. And so obi wo America na wo nua ba be business wa ha. Na wo se ma won kɔ no. Abra China fo efi omu krom, omu ntitwi, omu nifufuo. Omunye hwe enso ma betra chichire no ma no na so so adwen wo fo. So was on the Atlanta internationally then over. Obi a wiase ba bi obi a no person ne de ekoso. Na wo ka asema eye papa fa ne de ho.
Yeah.
And this one master say what you sincere. No, it's because you're not trained. It's not because you're sincere. You've been brainwashed to think that one or certain be no cancer. If I mind. And it's because many of us have not been trained. You know, so all that we rely on is school and call, you know. You do better measure will be a now crashing for the baby, no baby way a platform as well. Threaten my deleting my block. Why can you refined? Will be cast and papa for my when I'll be chillemudi and tell my name. Why? And as when you be an agent, so quite obit me because oh bagana, me who grab is me yes. Or catch the banner. Granted, I call Ewa, says I was on Quabro, Abusia for sending a mom, serious. No, I'm crying now, I can't say. Just because I was one Quabro, you better have a brown. Hey, it's your problem. You normally be breach, let's say, go for a more, said it, again in Naye. The intimate can sip in tear, but that is the fact. And then in a year, Nasazuba, we had a chicken man at the year. Have you? Into whose I did say, may unquat. You liberates a man call for. Go can you imagine so we invested now at Trambro Chile, why security for 10 years? And you don't see any problem with it. There should be a problem with it. Yes, you should see problem with it. So I'll call school all this while. Now Trambro Chile only people. Oh, sorry, I was about Chroma Menko. How? What is 65 years? We see now called Juma Wabre. Now, say Ghana party, I mean, call this a betray animal. What's what I? Gene Naye. Meaning will be also approached as a friend say, I must see any anti Hoano Bewada. One shot and go you. And young Koranko. Before the day until the consciousness is restored. Ye kasani ye no man be brave into ye. And be sure, Monavo be bro, Mojin, so we adwuma kese ya wa brochire. Omo kasa de omo kafa Ghana ho no. Otim say naye. Me sinners ni bitimi enemy ye debate sa. Me say na wo free Ghana then also be convinced o say at the papa wa. He needs to be convinced. So me meti America no me you know me be obi ka be say oh Ghana nkrofo be millionaires obi send me message me kwa America no me nya 4 million my ye pa am say America na ye o man o free ho o dia dia ne ye dia ene ye ka ho asem dia na also wo jump be defend dia nya o dia enti over your challenge your trouble enti nkura no oba sebe mrante ne mabọ no kura suba ne de nkani say a problem kura even some ball kura no kura me say nkani say a problem no, I mean it because of the choices of the so-called educated and grown-ups. Yeah, so abrante na we SSR one shada ni bibi akra obi a wo support no. So you are human so we are 1 2 3 and you but we him pa there now head your penny ni ya penny na necessary atete na okọ school privilege or dollar increase no na the obeka afa Ghana ho no as a branch and cry yeah because normally be brave na yi enti I mean just entertain no see how you beti me here
you can say anything no we advantage we dey ko we obi a
now over men now that the same for penny for nya so.
All right. Yo, yeah, ma about for anyway. Actually, and online seminar ebaso on the 10th of August, 2025. How to build a business in Ghana while living abroad. Said you can so go to Batankwa, what from hometown. Seminar we come out. Your church name will be what to expect. If any be brave here, and yeah, almost free Ghana crowd, free tamale and our dagomba baby no batamalia what to bata we free hoy na waba a friend say who are ni na bata two then I bet me up friends so I bet me na omo what my business bit me sustain me be ho no especially to a free Ghana kasaka na de you say we be a big issue retire now by say one niema process systems I bit me a good through a bit me a boy I must say in a bit me gina and then I come once and Tima focus about instead of the topic in free topic and say Koku kasa and say we say go back and forth and say where you name kasa Koku
Yes, I'm watching Menka.
you too ka
Hello.
Yeah, Pacho, it's okay,
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. From
Watching Menka.
Pacho,
you too kasa
I think that we're connecting the microphone, but it be a speaker out no,
Okay.
Yeah,
Good evening.
yeah Joso go from kasa you oh really and say any quite Mr. Koju Koju kasa
Okay, mpanyinfoɔ mpakyɛ ɔmo te me nka.
yeah too ka Koju
Mɛkyia mo nyinaa, Mr. Belfi, Mr. Obendako, ɛne Kwasi. My first time me join it. Nti no, wei deɛ mɛsrɛ mo na menim sɛ wɔsɛ yɛn stay on the topic no. But ma me digress a quick one bi sɛ nhaw a. Mpakyɛ Mr. Obendako, me wɔ Dallas, Texas but sɛsi a yɛka sɛ magye asase 5 acres ɛwɔ Nsawam area hɔ baabi. Me ba bɛyɛ poultry. Me place order crowd for bears na me ade amba bɛhyɛ aseɛ. Enti no na we dey me dey to ase obi a ɔwɔ mu dada obetumi aboa me with guidelines kakra bi a. My problem kakra ne sɛ me ni 1 or 2 people akasa, but obi who friend abusa no assemble 1 minute crowd was a consultation. Maybe just one question, 2 minutes was a consultation. You know, I'm more be Ghana no. Ubusan be less than 1 minute was a consultation.
Wow. Almost America for them.
Ubusan na so question now Ubusan a bit technical consultation. And wait a minute, my order me battery cages and Sanya money me back next month here about certain structures no.
Okay.
And you know na ka obi on webia na advice bi on the mamia na ebeboa me. Nti me da masepa.
Yeah, me ne yi kasai, me ne guy ba ko kasai. Yeah, DM me na me fa na information man ne no anyway. Yeah, also the same thing. But no call master class on Jiska ba person so called feda. Every Sunday bia no master class and no Jiska. Ba person called feda ni bia wetua. And I think we seek consultation and if people ba connect at least or consult to and say aye hono nko na nye ba bia de bia no be consultation. No friend say Bill Costa or a portrait honestly more pa. Yeah. Your friends Kojo get in touch. I mean, friend information on it. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Me that's it.
All right.
What friend? Number, registration number. Yeah, the two. Yeah, so free.
US number no home.
Aye.
Okay. All right. Okay. Me that's it.
Okay.
The consultation fee I can't massive be. There was a time that my machine me break it down. Me say me they call repair shop. But what is it? And some of us machine na or be checking here. I machine no crown. I saw mutual commitment fee. And I was saying, nah, me do I didn't go for you, man.
I want
Satan, Ghana me kind pan name say was it a DVD player? BBS I say of budget commitment fee and Sakrana will be
I
useful.
I
I was in Menyanya.
Let me go try the future but was one of them say Steven, right?
Yeah, Pacho Steven Okwana Mr. Danso Nafi Mami.
Yeah, Steven Kasa. Oh, Steven.
Things were muted.
Yeah, okay. What for you?
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. If I tell me chini and shadan koye saji, makabrofo.
Sure, feel free.
Okay. Actually, thank you all, and especially Mr. Obendako for this opportunity. Okay. I mean, I don't have much to say here because today is just the first time I've ever joined a meeting like this, a live meeting like this. But I always saw or watch Mr. Dakon's videos on Facebook, and I've been following him for a while now. And whatever or everything that he's saying, like, it really touches me. And for now, I'm still planning on how, let's say, or to follow him, and then I can get more knowledge about financial literacy, or at least I can able to develop myself so that I can able to set up something for myself, and then that can help me in life. So that's what I just have to say. And today is just the first time I've joined this meeting. So that's what I have to say now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. All right. Mr. Danso.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Danso. Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. will be where the yeah, that must say Mr. Buffy, Mr. Obenda, right now. I can see me on the name. Said the woman said, but I'm a free ministry, and you know, my can't about maybe a registration, and I say, yeah, much a boy, a queen for, and I say, more man on this, about the whole shit, the cool. Cool, and you cool, yeah, farmer group, yeah, which made you work. Now, if you more register or cooperative, and no, yeah, advantage, and I say, I should be a was going to say, any intervention, yeah, a fun entity, and I say, at the end of the home, and I say, maybe a grant, and I say, a more beer, and so be free about more about, and then so we are a woman, want to so or second. But no main kind of and main kind of say also do a need to say me yeah me farm now fee my benefit every government interventions. And they are not in time. I saw you Ghana need it. Bana say a channel will be in every day or so soon. Near Mahu, name it past years of my more ministry. But who say a boy being baby. A democrat to me machinery. A bimusu to me grant and as a low interest rate. Every time me lady, woman be wa or yet for Adrian or a madam for me boy no man in grant free Hafsa. I no interest rate near 10%. In fact, testimony and as I didn't didn't come out to me say aboa no nti saa nneɛma wei yɛ nneɛma bi a sɛ obi wɔ amanɔne na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔno nso de ne ho bɛhyɛ kua adwuma mu a obɛtumi ayɛ de ne ho ase ɛna aside that no so ɛno nso tumi boa ama onya ready market ɛyɛ ana kuo no bebree no ɛnam sɛ ɛyɛ kuo no nti no bebree naa nso so wɔ links ɛwɔ baabi foforɔ ebi wɔ hɔ a anaasɛ kuo no bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmotumi ɛyɛ nya volumes a ɔmotumi export koraa ɛde kɔ amanɔne kɔkɔtɔn nyɛ sika bebree anaasɛ ɔmo san de free region baako ɛkɔ region baako mu anaasɛ ɔde free town baako ɛkɔ town baako ɛyɛ ana ne ɛyɛ a ehu ni sɛ ebi wɔ hɔ a sisi a me ne ɔkasa ebirikum ha ɛwɔ tomatoes bɔ ɔfo paa but wo ne obi bɛdi nkɔmɔ wɔ baabi no ebi a ɔmo ase anaa ebi a sunyan koraa na ne bo ɛden wɔ hɔ nti sɛ wowɔ kuo mu a ebie wɔ anim a ohu saa nneɛma wei nyinaa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn nso so nkɔyɛ ankonam because nneɛma hu ni sɛ ebi sɛ Mr. Obendako platform yi so a ɛbaa yi koraa no aboa yɛ ama yɛnya nnamfoɔ a ɛne wɔn kasa a yɛnim wɔn da biribi wɔ hɔ a ɛkyerɛ yɛ adwene koraa a yɛtumi bisa wɔn nti saa na kuo no soso akɔyɛ nti ɛboa ɛna me nua no a na wɔka sɛ consultation I think sɛ bi mu yɛ mu bi deɛ yɛtu yɛn ho asi hɔ sɛ yɛbɛboa nimdeɛ a yɛwɔ no nso yɛde bɛboa titiriw ɛyɛ aburokyerefo because ɛyɛ ana ɛyɛ sɛ wobɛhu sɛ obi di sika ama ne nua anaasɛ n'adamfo sɛ ɔnyɛ afuo yɛde ɛyɛ ehu bi da bi a ɔnyɛ afuo wɔ ha ma no wobɛkɔ no nipa no tumi yɛ mu bi yɛ ana ɛkasa wɔ radio so nti no nipa no tumi nya wo number na wafrɛ wo ebi a mepɛ cashew seedlings anaasɛ mepɛ mango seedlings anaa coconut seedlings wobɛtɔ a wɔde bɛkɔ akɔma nipa no ɔsɛ mesrɛ ɔyɛ ahwɛ mu a ɔmo nnua ma me wobɛkɔ akɔduru afuo mu hɔ no na nipa no koraa ɔnnɔ afuo no koraa nso so ɛnam sɛ nipa no afrɛ wɔ afiri amanɔne a wo deɛ wadeliver seedlings no a ɔnim sɛ ne nua na ɛhwɛ farm so no wobɛkɔ na nipa no ɔnnɔ afuo no afuo a yɛnnɔɔyɛ so deɛ yɛntumi nnua hwee wɔ so nti ɛyɛ a na ɛyɛ ɔhaw bebree ɛna wo nso so no wokɔ a ɛyɛ a na ɛden sɛ wobɛfrɛ no aka kyerɛ sɛ wo nua no a wogye ne di no afuo no ɔnnɔɔyɛ ɛyɛ a na ɛden ma yɛ but ɛduru baabi a na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔka mu nokura kyerɛ no wokɔka mu nokura so a ne nua no a ɔno nso te Ghana ha na ɔno nso afa ahotan sɛ woakɔkye no nti legend ɛnokorɛ ɛyɛ a problems ɛyɛ a encounter no ɛbɛndɛ nti mɛserɛ sɛ yɛ mu bi deɛ yɛnim deɛ a yɛnim ɛfa cashew ɛfa coconut ɛfa mango vegetables a wopɛ sɛ wodua a wohui a anaasɛ wofrɛ yɛ nko ade a ɛbɛtumi ne wadi nsa wɔ so ɛbi sɛ baabi a yɛden kakra ma yɛ ne asase because yɛhae no cocoa cashew ɛne kukubedua no ɛɛkɔ so paa ɛna titiri nso yɛ vegetables no nti asase a yɛtɔn no outright no yɛana ho ayɛ den person deɛ na nka ebi wɔ because manya course bebree a mepɛ bi ama me contacts a ɔmo wɔ ama no de a megu so a menya nya bi but menim sɛ with time no ebenya bi ɛde ama ɔmo na ɔmo nso so atumi adi ɔmo bi na ɛyɛ ana yɛgu so a yɛ ne afoɔ so ɛkasa titiri
the network.
Network no.
The network not failing. Yeah. Think say yeah. Next person me but Mr. Dansoba will bet me assign. Yeah.
Me too no for na
Baba.
wanti no. Okoduru ho na nsen ya okọ adwuma mu oduru ebisa ade tin ya also okọ adwuma. Ade tin ya gwa na nkweni kan so okọ adwuma. But BBC won adwuma mu. Dina also okọ sa section. Okọ nsem bebre afa mi ho na afrem say investment na me kan no o say di obey because nkwasi asama o mu di kire no. I'm say you. So the market will pay our muscle. Until you'll be better off. And you know, but who said futu no so no. I thought I be a oka na foforo na ya na ede. But ono awura bibi mu a na bibi ko na ni kakra ono atimi reverse na afi. Aba no mo hu say no so hu na say ode no hu say. Ya na enye easy. Bebre na afi say this kind of ba no convert ya. Obetimi aye ne also bia but obinya bibi so wo wachi o fie a ya na eboa nti we de madam ase no maka say yeso motiefo yeso ya da masese mbre bia mo de topics a hu hia say ba nti Mr. Beth we de me hia omo a em say last seminar no na me ka app bi ho asem me business app am de be track me business expenditure ne income. Say Mr. Dako ka say o bibi sa nti ka obetumi ama me sa ka bia ke be me de pa
Oka a budget na.
Project app no yeah, dan me send it, but I think sana or drive unti went me and anye.
Enye app enye na app do ba your friend is saying we are bit me issue
expensive
online spreadsheet bit me issue yeah enye app tino it me send mama be was see no why be better link no so we know aye that's all that's it
yes boss so that's
aye me do want to see and say but for ahenkan set numbers na wo we no so no na mafo bisa say be dey what me register for the class no numbers no wo we no so minimum say wo US 703-981-1910 no cash app or Zelle and outside baby apart from US no we 024-304-5128 and your mom with me register or those numbers message at all so but you want to go I'm say mommy right
I try mommy yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
mommy
I think so.
What mute too
Me Anna.
mommy
No, there's another mommy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We're back and forth.
Opa, wait me aside try so okay. I think so now wait me akasa.
What?
Yeah, yetunka.
Oh, mbajo mutimeka. Okay. Me pacho. I don't think so mutimeka.
Yetunka.
Yo. Yedi kan me da mu nyina ase, me ma mu nyina so adwo. Me gusu a me tie. Na question bi ho ha na nka me bisa but na me twen ma Sunday there no but your brother na obekasa asisi ya no. Na question ya na me questions ya na nka me bisa Sunday no oka ekuaku. Nti na me bisa say okay, ye for say bia say cashew na whatever a opese wo ye no. Na oni waku no okwan ben so na ubetumi ene wona anya nkitahudie on wo numbers and on wo platform bi wo a chese ubetumi anya access and talk to them eno na me pese me bisa se bibi wo ho sa na
okay but let me hear you now
yeah
okay the woman say but be a wo ye opia no and I say wo di ujuma say pia ni no Your agric office. Oh, and see, Uber to be aqua agric office or I'm almost want to say. Also, so, now, you might be saying our episode.
Okay.
It is a bonus, and they are automatically. Cool be or what? I'm going to overshare cool. And I say, cool, no, you do say more. Say, be or what, my main fat way, example. I'm say last year, yet ceilings, mango ceilings, and oil palm. I mean, yet over 10,000. I'm a queer for or more. And you know, say, if you are all your creating, I say, who's Anna. Answer ni ebe hu no so na yo so wo yi hu adi akire ti so yi hu adi a one e de obeka kuo no two na ekuo no benya bia na wo so benya bi na ebi kura na ye nkyerɛkyerɛ na yo so ehia ebi a mango farmers na cashew farmers na e mo nkyerɛkyerɛ bi a wo so so benya bi nti na sanity.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because na papa kan no ade ne hunim dia afi wo koye no why mistakes bebre wo go back aya na edin nti no right from beginning no unya nti ase ne year I mean say eno so ebeboa idasi bebre
Ni ya na ehia pa wo mu ni se me kan se man bi frɛ me efiri Kumase. Okay, no wa busiri but o man brother frɛ me efiri Kumase. Na farm no wa ya wi na ye fish farm. Wa ya fish and a piggery and a poultry. Wa shi scratches ni nyina wi. Na o se nkonkɔhwɛ. But as someone bi kan ka kyerɛ ne se no wa ya investment ni nyina wi. Se me kɔhwɛ na bibia to sini a dan no wo bebu agu ana fish pond no watu awi. Nti sɛ me kɔhwɛ na sɛ wantu no yie a na afei na o be kata so asen akotu bi obi fofo. Nti a na ye sɛ ubedi kan apɛ technical advice asan na wa hyase. Yes, how you do stage bi a na ofrɛ technical people no mo ba. That time no car wa bɔ no be kɔ soro bebi. Nti a na ehu hia sɛ udi kan ne o ma hyase. Because poultry structure na o ba bi e face. Sam face hɔ a da bia na awie a na sɛ nsuo to a na ewu abu no. And I was saying is here na ventilation no so be more. And fish pond no so utu a e kwan e fa so e tu no. Ye ntu fish pond is any utu amana ye de ball agu. Nti ni nyina ya de a ye hwɛ. Your dimensions are here. And as a udua kuba you on the planting distance your kwan e fa so e be peg kube no. Udua cashew so are the same thing. Your kwan e fa so e be peg asase. Ni a kyerɛ sɛ eka bia ebia ebefa 40 cashew any mango ebefa 40 ebia kube ebefa 75 to 80 ti ebe kyerɛ oni nyina nti na sa na tie.
Oh, okay. All right. Me that's it bebre.
Yo nas.
Mr. Buffy mpacho time on here for Sunday no man hwade ne so yipo
3 p.m.
na
So,
ye hane
3 p.m. Ghana
3 p.m.
time there.
Oh, okay.
And Ghana time near 7.
Oh, okay. Man hwe ni yi nti me hu 7 na to say 7
UK be 6. Say UK lead Ghana 1, right?
Okay, in the 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Yeah,
okay.
Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m.
Okay. Me that say.
Yo, and your friends budget we no. Your friends now so me there two link so. And there two hand so no. Obetimi anya that link no. And na your friends say.
Okay, me that is
oh. One more friend almost pay we so no. Registration numbers na any. Yeah. Yo. I was in Kwe. Mr. Francis Anna. Because you were mute.
Sorry, yeah, Mr. Francis Ufrana, my meeting.
Usafo mama. Robin. Usafo ni na.
It's you.
Bacho mtu minga. Okay. yɛda mo ase yɛkyia abusuafoɔ nyinaa ɛda yɛka kakra bi na afa ayi no ho yɛda obiara ase na yɛada Mr. Obeng nso ase sɛde biara ɔba bɛboa yɛ ɔne Mr. Bet ne kwasi mobɔ adwuma nti yɛda ase Mr. Obeng yɛaba Ghana o yɛnkɔ bio
Hey!
Meko since June 21st. No, Meko bio.
You know one.
Many family ni na yaba. Nti me to me banche. Nti na my busy na wo me no.
Oh.
Nti the almost share.
Enya ankumi na mo any family ni nyina.
Any family na yaba. Nti egu ahobua so kakra ye second half ne enyoma ebitimi aye be my daily income. Nti enra kwa makoto books ni bi ewo more hono me call Kumasi no. Growth, sales system, financial independence, and I'm saying another one. Now the chairman at Tilikra.
Wow.
It's always it has what about you, but the buy and so no. The honey say Ghana for say any pabonesa. First na yadwene nkɔ nyoma bebree so no na nkɔfoɔ bi kura ɔma yɛ nyoma bi ama ya we don't appreciate them nti no obi yɛ adeɛ kakra bi a na yɛde afrɛ ɔmo nyinaa ba nipa na dodoɔ na ɔmo bɛn yɛn na ɔmo yɛ nyoma papa de ma yɛ no yɛma yɛ ni nkɔ ɔmo so ɛmda ɔmo ase yie nti ɛbɛyɛ kakra no na ɔmo kura ɔmo atɛn ne sɛ okay sɛ meyɛ papa ne yɛ anim ayɛ a okay bɔne ma memfa ngom na memfa deɛ mɛfa mfa nkɔ but yɛbaayɛ nneɛma a yɛyɛ nyinaa mpanyinfoɔ bi paa Mr. Obeng ɔmo atu ɔmo ani asi so pɛ sɛ ɔmo boa yɛ ma yɛka no you have no idea sɛ yɛ man no nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛyɛ ba menim nti yɛda obi biara ase akɔ 14 years October 20th na 40 aba
Wow.
bibiara to hɔ nti sɛ afuo na yɛyɛ no gidigidigidi nti yɛdɔ afuo yɛdɔ bankyefuo na guy bi koraa a ɔtɔ yɛ gari no bi ɛne kɔ afuo mu ma ne kɔhwɛɛ na ɔkyerɛ yɛ stakes a yɛbɛyi so de adɔ ɛna ɔsan kyerɛ intervals ɛne the way a yɛbɛsi ayɛ no Mr. Obeng easy he gave away his number and he's available say the time yɛ yɛbɛnya biara yɛmbra ɔbɛboa yɛn ɛsɛ you have no idea very very good people ɛsan na store a yɛpɛ de atɔn nneɛma kakra Mr. Obeng ɛsɛ obiara yɛwɛlɛ ɛnaa no sɛ Mr. Obeng sika wɔ ha o yɛkɔpɛ store ahan 120,000 obi kura 135,000 Mr. Obeng wɔgye afiri yɛn nsam kɛsɛ ɛnyɛ easy ɛna guy no hu mi ɔsɛ ɔpɛ ma asɛm nti no ɔmfa ma obi a ɔde bɛma me nkurɔfoɔ 3 gyina ne kɔɔ sɛ yɛ willing sɛ obetua 150,000 for 5 years ɛde arento store wɔ Dubai ɔna ka kyerɛ sɛ sika deɛ aburokyefoɔ dodoɔ sɛ na ɛbɛtumi ayi fɛ sɛ kaa 150,000 yɛ kora almost bɛyɛ $13,000 dodoɔ sɛ na ɛbɛnya ɔmo nya nso ɔmo de ahan Mr. Obeng ɔmo sɛ wɔ sɛ ɛfa nneɛma agu mu a wohia almost bɛyɛ 200,000 Ghana cedis obi wɔ store 3 onsii classroom biara da ontumi ntwerɛ gye sɛ ɔkɔ bank a yɛtwerɛ nea wɔtim nso wayɛ no nkakra nkakra a wankɔ baabi a ɔte kurom ha yi a nti no sɛ yɛ waste yɛ time yɛ ha yɛ ho most especially yɛayɛ a yɛakɔ school no Mr. Obeng wo ne yɛka hwee a yɛnte biribiara ase maamefoɔ no moka bɔ mu a na ɔmoyɛ o ɔmoyɛ kɔ yɛkɔpɛ business plan proposal wan tax o ɔka kyerɛ wɔ se store no ɔmo na ɔmo din da adeɛ no so nti ɔbɛbɔ paper ama wo ɛnha wo nkɔ sesa hwee gɔkɔ hɔ KMA wɔ sɛ ɔkɔ sesa na Mr. Obeng ayɛ abɛsa abɔ ka bɛyɛ 50 to 100,000 100,000 value business. I said na work na ujina wona so na afi de o pese o transfer ba o de mu a eno no wa ho de. Nso omu nyina ya well and say kwan so e ba ko fa nyoma ba nyina. Omo ma ne omo a omo no omo ko fa nyina. They are willing to teach us. Say they be ba ba so omo so na me catch you be say so ye yi school worker. No ye de sa kata so ye person obi a be ye ya ko school because ye kwa na was ye pass the difference na obi aka say wa ben but omo nko school no. They say Mr. Obin information consulting one they don't really even know. They give it away just like that. So that but maybe because they were invited on Sunday, you brief immediately. You friend Friday no go for my and so to say fake and you bow abaso. The way about you Monday be Mr. Made the buy Saturday
say
so
you
they
be travel
buy.
you say best strategy mu na do so one word.
Maybe you be come Mr. Obin. You be come Mr. Obin or ma.
Say I'm not so for to be I da na over. We dey work at na home.
Oh, memo mo for so ma wa upe mo ba enu mo bebo ah. Mr. Obin say you start here di me hu 2021 o. Na ya ye kakra kakra dey apem so na ya ben. Anti why are there?
Let me say come back.
Oh, David. Let me share that person me ambush you. Anti no man can show. Yeah, anti your product ni bi no ama ya ba. You know you did you cover 2 months, but you know your cry. The bad boy no cry na me dwen no. Mr. Ben who say na abuche na ya me na me yere ne omumi no kwa. Nti obi besra ye kra no wosu kese. Ye kwa asore ni adade nyina no wosu. Is one be bie ayo epono. No invite nkrofo amoma be yi sai. Na kese na ni je age no. Emi hu bi kra da kese. O huri kese. O jampe kese na ni age jai nyina ise o ka jai nyina ise. O ka twi nyina.
Hey.
And was I Shatawale fan. Pa.
Shatter movement.
You know.
I
So ben I mean sure.
I cry and
of
That's it. My mom for sure baby. No matter. Mr. Oba Kumasi Mr. Mami who. My friend I'm about to share baby I'm Obia. That's a private post.
Sure.
And I'm married. Was what boy you my that's it. I mean sure. Support to be clear Mr. Oba say Oze Ghana for man, oh ye be no more park. He say go akọfa omo dem no crazy ya na wakọta internet ni cable no card went nyamba. Ye dana say o ma support ni na every day be out ni bana o boy. Ya mi shira mu na ma ba.
Akwaba.
yeah.
Yeah, big boss.
You know what one?
Legend.
question.
You a question wa ha.
Lady SD Gray.
Mr. Obin Tomo.
Me.
I say I would like to ask a question. I'm a young lady in my early 30s, itching to come back home to Ghana because that's where all my family is. But the problem is I don't know a lot of people or business like links because I did not grow up in Ghana. So what are the ways of getting started?
So OTP dia meaning so OTP dia. Bro for nasa. OTP dia. Okay. Me join say follow your network here. Say Francis here obey Pelmo links. Send your message ni bi. Bet my microphone numbers. Follow the AA. Bet my build a whole new network. And Mr. Danso Beka say kwasika kamo have se befi. Obia wa network or Ghana so. Nti me sure say when nipa ba ko mienu miensa nan o starting microphone din komo bi kasa me sure say obi ho kasa be resonate with him or her, pick B number. Start following what we do here. Mr. Bevy's channel is there, Kakam's channel is there, mine is there. Build network. Francis Kase was say 2021 crown or status of here. There are so many people. I'll be connected. Just send us message. Okay, great. Send us message. It's doable. Did they make it?
Yeah. So the all kind of networking here, especially no. Who is ano? It's obey who free one. Now coca crack. Maybe last time we drove. Hey, now that's only be obi agrao. As the first guy oh. We know we are going to credit 2 days crowd. Yeah, as only will be says that you know, build a network now. That's how coffee when great build start building network. Yeah, now so many people. It will be car crack and as if Francis was saying, yes, I'm refining you know, a good build it any here network now I'm saying no first year or so you're building network in the power. Yeah, what time a bit in a crana?
Okay.
Just a couple of months there, 15 minutes be in the my main.
What's wrong? We won't go for bed 3 do actually.
Okay, we are taking bed 2 minutes. It's okay.
Bed 3 minutes.
We are taking 2 minutes.
Okay, and I mammy terrier, right? Mammy to one. Okay,
okay, but so suddenly stop being packing to say we are the papa, yeah, kind boy now or your mobile money now, doing the number best was so you're very good. Beginning not sure, but or you be a time, I'm a miss, maybe, yeah, why are they? I'm sure. And I think I'm so extra can come on say or boy make a crack. And the question you said, stopping Cristiano, your past year, maybe I do. Cristiano, serious to stop me, Cristiano, find them.
Oh, what are we? And
because me know we are only one have the best understand. On one I start with Chano, baby, to say me discover for sexto anima. Already start no other story. My lucky story in a story this year.
any renting okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the person me find here baby, but not me person me rent, but the person me find here baby so it's not me who say me rent here and I say me anything.
Jabako, so with my Jabako man.
Okay.
Now already be.
That's true.
Annie.
That.
Why are they? But who me so apɛ obi man mrantie ne maba especially Maya no so be kura na o ton so be kwa na o ton be ya be
But you be the location of the store.
Yeah, beginning. In fact, yes, I'm coming the very pure water factory because baby I want me we home na me mu so be baby. Now ni kana ewo ablekuma Oduma,
okay.
Oduma.
Ewo kwan na ho a kwan na ho na ewo like cash trade la pass bia Madina. But every Oduma home kroni na me mu so be e pure water wo. Since I don't know, yes, I'm the bayer. But when you can't have any bayer, no, or no, my child, you mean, so casting be meaning as Spanish, and so I repeated third one now. My dream, a click a call fast, there would be sick at the stream, my version. And I'm sure because I did a best starting now, since you've been building it, to say, Baltic. The way I got it, I'm saying, I say, business, people say, I mean, you did that. Me and them call you, Mr. Starting baby and son, I baby. Nti ɔka saa deɛ n'afɛ because ebi esi da ɛnyɛ first ɛnyɛ second nti ɔka saa deɛ n'afɛ na msi no mi nye bi
But
because
open so
ɛnum sika ne hyɛ na ɛbɛhyɛ.
open so betimi apɛ water depot so obenya a young person bi atena hɔ a what on the nkrofo produce no bi so ahɛ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
You know what?
I for your madrid so me kwa obo o baby o ma on tiasie da o tiasie da
ana mami areba kun so bit my say opa I mean online bit my just simple fly so person dey be rent here na ama visibility na ya wash store there e wo kwa no no obenyo amount for more network no ma e bi o mo be person beton bibi until so bit my simple fly and bit me market or WhatsApp status I think you will really go far. Yeah.
Can't catch a metro. Your command. They are metro.
Wait your consultation fee.
Consultation.
But me no dey do sorry.
Consultation. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, perfume be which means a bear mammy see. Mammy see me the number best and go.
Many.
All right. Hey, already also for Nibi to new watch never.
Yeah, Kwame.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Joseph, Mr. Joseph Dank.
Kakra na MC time.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, hello. My job is here for
Mr. Dan.
Mr. My, you know, they were chilling. Yeah, I'm going to driving here. Mr. Obey, good evening. I was on phone in Amichamo.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Obey, what you mean, catch it? Now, I was thinking to me, share commercial last year. I na me Fred na me na ayaka. Fred man to me sure because na kind of say more fancy be am na you can na owie school na was me wo.
Okay.
Na me Fred kasa Fred me connect ni ma padi bi na ma me de ba padi ni tua me kai nti me na on so Fred normal na we no. And no dey adwuma na me connect ma Fred. Nti Fred ma me de say on padi ni ba be hia nti no ke be hia na me de ayibi kura me de brew ama na nko de brew akra. Fred ba one friend me no nya kwara kwadi fufuo fe o mu di fufuo wi afa na o friend maka kire me say o be di fufuo na o man timi a friend mi tin enya hwe me fa nche no na na o ja o ko e nti na man timi anhia o e free one na asema ye kakra na me da wasi di bi akoso so business no you can say insuo no ya sort is no akoso provisions no wholesale so koso saloon no be no so koso as say me the back crack kan hunti me the my mba be ba no so kan ho afi na meba November ma be ara kan ho.
That's right.
Na ya enti why you know ono ma ne da ho okuma sesesi a enti misra o se bia onimo obi okuma se a bia obetimi ama on saka me betimi the number ama o line no say la be connect o WhatsApp enti betimi discuss o no na e bia o ama me number bi na Friday ya me nka hwenche no ka sense me simi na ya ka sense adjuman so de na ya ka
e bia was o
yeah it's
me number ba ko no WhatsApp no
old wine e connect to WhatsApp no that's so ya na wo send no makra ba so but ya me respond me pesa me ambush you kakra
the new one na was send the message new one me 0544
okay but you me drive into there me di hu juma no
okay me betu na
do the fatum mami
0544920507
okay
0544
and you know me that's it and you know bibi akoso na you can say family here na me say na obi ba na o ka family manya sase bi wo you can say efijase a me pesa me starting to know I was having link or movie na me share how I bet me. I together.
Mama,
but say me timi fa number no me timi because me nsa so see am because some say the day o my ni kurachi
o send the message am the number be no
me send o message yeah me send o message
yeah
it no so far no say be fine but na me say agrone for my dey na wa kire ye na can say busu na dey aye to ye bidi na ntimi no da bia no wo form a me pese adwuma na me ye say dey ya na o per resource no it no ya na resource no so nyame adom a me ba November nyame adom na se tinkwam a mema wa hu bia so hia o ama wa hu enwuma na se dey esi move ni adale na asda bia so ba e dey amanya me dey so dey ama if say e kwa a dey afa so no enye kwa nketwa e say me nkai da kram discover ba fie evi November no kra na me bedi Ghana no meba aha no be scam me free emfaso na ma ton no mo de go scam me buy na e pro be 3000 euros na emfaso nko a be dia me de better ton no ma dia sa a trip etino na de o kan na so obi ntiase ya na me ya training na me training kola no omo be adwuma omo hu isa adwuma no omo ka ho bi ni adade ni nyina adwuma effective so entino dem so be kan nyina me sere wa lie su bia no technique video to na mon na to na mon a obehu se ni o mre de but o insist say obeya obenya ni papa so amomu aboa ma why together you know me da wasinya mishra ya bekasa actually it me say why ni da ho no ntino who obi go come say see akra nya mbo fi ochina ko ni betima link na onsaka why
okay obetimi dia koja shop also MV ho na was more ho
okay baby ko to boku da okay
onsaka
mati yo mi so bi nya mishra mu nyina na adwuma pa mo yi
amen
e ba o la chapa but na dem say me be fool mu
aya dey
yeah na your friend is saying so yeah ebisa number ni registration number na masade ato ha no and near online seminar how to build a business in Ghana while you living abroad. Your church name would be registration numbers no and a wohan free sabeka. Let me say why Kwame say na Kwame ankasa.
Mr. Say bit me akona Kwame ankasa. That I think that one last person with three Mr. Pia. For joining
Mr. Pia ne MC so aso we chiro. Mr. Pia.
We have 1 minute.
Very well.
1 minute.
Okay, the last one. See, then as I become. Yo, Yako. We there said you can Kwame say just quick one. Oh,
hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, good evening. Good evening. The line, Hano.
Oh, you're Kasa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was for good evening, Mr. Bini.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
If I show me a student here, me per se, Ghana here na me per se, me busa question be me per se me title show sipa. Ewo a live on a friend say YouTube. Na mahu so life am say me ba na chese mabusa one question be. Me pese me pay student and penny be foforo a de bobla on. Na me pese we see en kan boost me pese we recommend books bi e ma me am pese me kan a e betimi bi ma adwuma ma betima bobla adi ye.
Answer me.
Direct.
Okay. All right. Books need there. Read there. Here page require. That form okanya brofo so that form a bit mama wati ase there. Read there. Nyame ache there. Legend. Books bebree. Watrɔtrɔ okanya. Then ebi wadream senior okan. Your resilience. Your unlimited opportunities or financial intelligence books ni ɛdɔɔso sɛ wokɔ Accra Mall and V Shop a wobɛnya ne books ni nyinaa wɔ hɔ ana afei nso sɛ wonni Accra anaasɛ baabi a wɔwɔ Ghana bi akoma so wokɔ mall a wobɛnya bi wɔ hɔ most importantly meyɛ sure sɛ legend number a ɔde ato page ni so no sɛ wofrɛ no a wobɛnya ne books ni nyinaa bi I recommend that you start with books na legend atwe because borɔfo no wɔ fam ana it's within the context of our culture. And it's all person in the Bible bra or Ghana na start with those books. Nothing. So the video now ocean consistently every day be a 1 hour, 2 hours consistently. Nothing now the books so I can. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Pacho, last hour, me pese me busa, me starti to boost bit to say read that poor that need think and grow rich. Pese busa say no so ebeboa me and I say emboa me.
Oh well, those books, yeah, and also more different ideas. But the entire make us within the context of our culture, it's good to read those books, fine. But open here, obenya practical knowledge. I'll be to yeah, ejuma ewo Ghana be who resource na. I recommend nia enye na legend atron kwania omo Ghana atron metina business as successful atron na no auto eno na o de can read that poor that no ebebo read that poor that is a very powerful book but omo ama no need to say be America no we na no mo kan mutimi nya ho effect no more than say be a wow Ghana. You can also read it for knowledge sake, think and grow. You can read it for knowledge sake. If you want practical knowledge, I'll be Bob Brano. I'll be who resource now. I'll recommend that you start with books now, Mr. Biatron. And then most importantly, just start watching the videos. Go back videos now, World 2020, 2019 in our YouTube channel now. Of our YouTube channel, videos ni bebre is spoken in the language our Betiasiana faces within our culture.
Okay, thanks. And lastly, Pacho,
Pachisu Binyade.
Menya ne number na Mr. Binda ko number na nka personally ma testing wo nyoma bi ho. If say me obi a me penim dia pa.
Okay. Legend. Fajo dey beto ama.
Anka me man is just also a crutch ni and so ombe ready rate that poor dad and sanity ndu read that poor dad we be read ya bet untumi nkoton mo we untumi nkoton ice water the etienne say untumi you can't succeed untumi mobra e wo baby a wonte o mama manase because untumi unjomundi sanko for unjomundi unhu omoson faso enti na ye recommend say anasi e ka say kinkan wuro benda akubu the book no ene ne nkyerɛ no nkofo atro books nkofo atro bebre books bebre na o market but wuro benda akode ne de o kinkan a ma wo sɔre sɛ koye bibi ɔka deɛ friend say ɛyɛ dwuma wɔ yɛ kurom ha sei na wo no me fi sɛ ewiase also wuro benda akoko say the real battlefield is the mind ewiase baby a akopawo ɛyɛ adwen mu nti nimdie no we invest yourself in knowledge it is a open nimdie dia na wo yɛ student the chemistry said na akenkan aya na wato bo asekaka na wakokenkan the bo brani bit say financial data invest your time in knowledge net muntwitwa saa a friend say football no so concept ne saa niema no obeso di ye dia so twa saa niema ne nyina because akati fondo do na no chef movie, chef one football, chef way near in developing the mind in one or more. But we are saying to me more blank when we now own far be being share nimbium, so we should be knowledge. In this area, it's all episode the first thing is knowledge, but as the content base are wusua. Nimbie ben a wusua. Elbetimia cooking can one the Babylon one your friends, the rich man in Babylon, and one rich dad, poor dad, one think like a millionaire and this idea. But would you go what kinds of book this for the last 3 years to me? Yes, the two bapping tea or robin that concept nibia, wait me their headache. It's all money you were doing, ye movie ye teeny de bia. And I meet you robin that committee almost bear 12 hours. The interviews are why ye may go over me tea because me who say and no na made meet me their headache about me bra. And this open ye dear no was will commit yourself like resources to book no scanner or the back could be bengunina fabi go to a friends a book ni be netia to person finances sandia the person tran we abcd no ana obetro abeg to apply na say okoya loan tansana buy my friends employment there any na me di yesu jaw.
Okay, and medal.
But I mean, come be credit for those books. Yeah, and yes, say a bad, and I say, say that's a young mind. But let me make an example. You are when you read about or that the system now we use an American system. Example, utopia. Just say use debt to build wealth, right? You be use debt right now. Make up utopia. So for America now utopia. The amount loan, right? Maybe our down payment. It's never say me thought that I said dining 100 a year, 100,000 now. Say me to me the 3%. 3% 100,000. They say because he said 3,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3,000 baht. It's me the 3,000 baht. That's me. No, the cruise here. It's never saying, oh, be a best 7,000 or be a best. Never say 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, the mommy. Na me team as a meeting no. Na dan e bia ya appreciate. At the same time, so miss me tua. It's me tua na e dan e cost into be kakra be 4-5 years na. Na sa dan na bia du bia be 120. The radar for that says about one. Then we be up to the next one. We have to put the next one. I was added debt next I could two. The bia bit me is got a crave free. I'm just up. Who as my Kenya better to make side in Africa. And yes, in Africa. It's those books yes, it's not going to help you in that system. It's a different system. Now, if you are someone making a crown, yeah, we'll have crown. We have a sticker. Now, we go our route now. Economy is sincere. No one in the bedroom. I say, yes, it need not be from you over and over again. It's and yes, so simple, sir. You have to be beer. I was the beer paper and sir. Yes, those books. Maybe I'll read a war for toughness. I'll go through this animal. Tracy Brian, yeah, by so people be a party. Book now for section. A very simple book that whole a form of Juma Banner. We say Juma, just a new man war around you are. Those are the things a bit me about for so people building wealth over Africa. Hey, okay, or more true books. What's vicinity no more munim what is going on and a bit me aboa. Kwame say ni waka say ana.
Yeah. And of America yema kan ho say
I will be too for skata.
Now me say of America yema kan ho say books na all kind but say only more information about African history beyond 1957 Ghana history now. And also onye honor Juma because he needs to also discover himself. Say na ye nyina de bia isua history no. Obetimi akan book no so wan isua history ni ya ma ninji no ho nti Mr. Bin book edikan meka chene so on kind perspective. So ntimi akan book ni nyina o de on kind just the introduction. You'll be a little bit okay for history no. Now if you know so nya time I more research about history no. or wait me reach out or pay history books now. I'm willing to give him some of those books as well, but only can start with perspective. On reading introduction by bear 5 times. As I know we are kind the whole book no. It will really give me a different information. Perspective.
Yeah, no, Oko cantonment, and then we say, yeah, me the 3,000, but near might be 100,000. Near might be, and so it happens. What did they say? Yeah, maybe a toughness, but it's not gonna work back there. And yet, in your close crowd. So, Kwame was saying, Kasai, near Kwame Koso, na a time na Bruce.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
10th July, yes, Mr. Beff, Ura Beff, ni Robin Dakon, and say how to build a business in Ghana while living abroad. Na me ana mentiasi, I don't know why living abroad. Na momra mukrum na mayadi ne mentiasi. Mentiasi say nipa ne bi wo ho na so mo bo mukrum ha se na aye problem ama me dwen ho a mentiasi o te say bi ebi no so mo chechire mu. Say baby a wo free na se wo ko back na aye wa dwendwen. Okay, be nimdeɛ yɛse sɛ woni nimdeɛ a wobrɛ enti na ye nyine wɔ ha ye pɛ nimdeɛ enti yɛse ewiase the first investment a ɛsɛ wohia sɛ wodi nimdeɛ ɛbɛhyɛ utrim nti ɛna ɔmoyɛ saa enkyerɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛkwan a wobɛfa so a wobɛtumi ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ Ghana ɛbrɛ a wo amanɔne nti so amade ana te so ya na oyɛwo na de aka ho na yafa ye betena enti momode na ye register na ye nkɔpɛ saa nimdie na ye de bobra because we ase no wetumi aye bibia de wonim na wo de woyɛ bia ye de wonim nti se wonum bibia ontumi nyɛ dɛ ɛnyɛ hwe emre bi atwa mu no nanka how to set up for job success so today guidelines to job success but say the mindset how to build the mind say ubetimi esiwa adwene pi na waye adwuma wo yekroma so hu say wiase ne de obi enu a wade ne ho sikasem mu a oye adwuma 9 to 5 I mean so na eye me wrem kakra say wetimi achichiri bibi wo hase na sta ugusu ti amanone say what ho bet we be business for hase na ugusu yakwa ugusu wo ye slave wo baby na wetimi abi adwuma wadwen no so num say niema na wo ye no entimi emfa yedie mrewo nti adenti na emu bi entimi take the hard decisions say obeba dia no aba ye wadwuma because also prefer hodie dia because ye mfa your body na nya fa hodie so me prefer hodie ntimi no me ntimi nkotana ba bi nkoye adwuma na me nya me adwuma ho ena me tutu so na mba na me name na me de tale ana awai but me guso pursue enti 10th ne de moma ye nyina ye register na ye nkotie ensem na ye de bobra ne bi na etimi aboa ye wo niema ye na ye nya saa kokuduro no because we as no ni
Kwame Kwame Mike no. Kwame
dia untumi nya hwe.
Okay. Kwame said that Kwame can online seminar coming up for how to build a business in Ghana while you're living abroad. 10th September 2025 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Ghana, GMT Ghana time. And the numbers in that on Momo number and Cash App or Zelle number. They will feel comfortable now register. Register, don't forget say copy for the receipt no money easier. I'm say Kwame aye yika krentino Nana
na yeah, na Madam Bako, Madam Monica Lewis, na also opeso busa question tinka some man and link, you know. I don't know say who dia, but
I know her. I don't know koi.
yeah, or joining yeah, but was free. Yeah.
Yo. Okay, kojo akwa ko. Kojo akwa.
Forever, that's it.
Yeah.
Mechia, legend so. Na mechia can come. Legend, we could you akwa last week. Me ba so me ma wo sere kakra no. Me na me se me wo Canada. Me ye car business no. Me de me number 2 dwa no. I think say could you akwa. I think it's a couple of nkofo are reaching out both Ghana and omo amano no nyina omo pese me to cars ni bi mo ebi di coffee ebi so Ghana omo reaching out through WhatsApp me pay bi amom ntino me fa akonya we so na mother wase for that opportunity no. I think couple of them are reaching out. It's just na mini akwa America no. Yeah na ya go school ni there. Ya adwene yɛ different no makola abaako a wawie Legon owie this year ya ne ne di nko na meka chenzo me oga bi wo Ghana legend guy ne nya adwuma bia otwi Benz na adwuma ya ne sɛ menya cars na me send pictures man na no nso de ne de kakra to so wo followers kakra no we posti to post onya buyer we kwhia nipa no na one na close deal no na wafo di scanner ba na de atoka na ba ono nso ne de kakra da so oka chem say every car bi na no otumi de $1,000 Canadian to so or you okay boy need to Ghana three Benz and I will makola we really going legend me catch us but ya ye bibisa me nya cars na me push pictures na ma na ka so we really going this year ya one na fu you post your WhatsApp Facebook ni ade e ya obenya buyer ba ko mienu bi na one na ade woni na close and I also nya office obehia office na obi betoka na uni office
office man na dia brofo no
hold on
I'm so what you want is ska be na we call office ska na no woni bi me kire wade a obi ti Ghana adwuma nipa ne ya no a oye okay me pushy pictures ni bi man mo posti na me kire say the same thing na me here office na Ghana obi diska kraka say ibetoka o na say obana woni office on fa na me say me ti hey me ni office me kura me te abrochi a nipa no hu me dan so otumi kan gidie send scan no yede ema me wabra ana abra wa wote Ghana mo betumi ekohia nipa no face to face nipa no pe kura betumi de na kɔ fie so onhwe no onji ndi a betumi de na kɔ fie no akohwe bebi a wote me kura me te a nipa no hu me dan no otumi send scan ba na wa wote Ghana no osi wo behia office ansa
okay was up office was so tabo what me say me man secretary
school for ya say o there oka here entiazi o oka here school for entiazi and am catch say boy here yes adi we anu na wa ya oni office anu say nipa ni ye ya na oni nipa na hia o public place e bi Accra mall na o ma hia o ma ye yo ma close business o pe office akotena ho na o te ho na eden na wo ye o te ho be 1 month na buy bia ma na o te office ho na wo ye dey me ka chinchina na me dey major na asema no nti school for no ya asem ne de o yese obeka eti we manu besi we de na eye na ase na me pese me da ase da no me ba
number crowd share bato
number for erich
I'm a force for number 2 on tino
okay me number no Ghana number ni 0540
wait me as well as you bo
0540 67 41 77 0540 67 41 77 and my Canada number nso ye 902 631 6579 902 631 6579 and obia opese me to car man de ko Ghana bia no obetumi reach out legend ne of abefi ne kankamada Roma mon church ntino ne kradie ene ye de adwuma legend on say na we de me de wie on say na me catch us man bia oye professor wa Legon o ma me talk about ma na asisi o se me talk as 4 man no e dey hunim say sa man ye or your politician.
Wow.
And run or down in where the chairman or standing baby a John Dumelo way or no NPP no person standing ho aya was so a honum. And I'm saying we and then you create na her say meje papa isi kai metia so na man ye because o catch am so in Canada Japan na corner hall wo fie omudi nkomo ne ade asaba no catch am no I'm say wow. And no only me did nkomo akama why well and say and nkofo bi kro mo minds mu pe cars bi nti no obehwe na wase ni scanner bana matoka ni bi amom na msiro mate nti no madam ase ncheche na mo cheche ye school for there wo ka bibia ya na enti ase ye pe office ni abota akotine mu na chese kapre na ya
koyo ya mo wache
okoro visa bi that's
Kojo number na e dey ato no tiwa
oh okay
information bia
thank you very much.
Thank you. I can say your friend say Monica no Monica Lewis no.
And you also be join this seminar no. DB or the question be about.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. Mr. Besa bi chama kra.
I go so. I'm say.
Aha, okay. Me den the mic so. Me den the Michael so. There's some few weeks nina. I started to meet here legend. And so far no Maniachi. Well, be so me I've been all my life, it's been corporate life. Close to 20 years. I'm 20 years, yeah. I'm in corporate life, and all along, I may say may business. May business. It's all the time I'm searching. Where to find opportunities. Because is here, even though corporate life, but I've been able to open a business. I made tongue so and drink passion. I know, sir, definitely is going to be big because I am coming out, maybe out fully to, own it and then, operate it. Me transfer na me share school amako any experience a wonya o adwuma wo yemu na se utumi bi adwuma na won't be ma adwuma no nyina and then say what we all these years it's many aji ba ma ba my journey I'll do my registration. I'll contact you guys and do the registration and means support to be I said me de boa and na Emma, it's me too pon equanim. I believe Mr. Obenda what's my term y'all can is a Ghana high year because if somebody can come from his country, come with nothing, not to me be a juma to do. I'm a Lebanese with me be electricals, that's electronics, TV, fridges, air conditions. They to me jina. Man to me for Ghana for man to me juma or buy one factory. I have been my background is banking, and I've done banking and then accounting for all these years. And 10 years one business I want to say me office. Yet me advice sometimes mokular women will be our own school that now yet me man and yansa yes sharing so if I waste to have a we to have a better higher man is can be. Emma nipa kono to me ye it to me be na adwuma to me gina it me born about say it me nya fees and commission if nipa kono ho na wo tenase na wo hwe but sika na any bank ho any baby ko am meeting any office but e wo fam nti wo say wo betena ho for all these years so been na ho beka wa bo tie tenti wa hwe coat wo ko adwuma akade ba ko won say wo hwe ko say wo tie meanwhile no bottom na wo kono so no enye because banking there traditionally obi adwuma bank I stress say we papa no o sika nti we want so community a work cramp no we so adwuma bank na asembc na bbc na ye show na o community a woman na say bi society a woman don't be kwa nyi sika amafo hwe wani omo de omo show different ways how can you it doesn't add up
you've been working for all these years, and at the same time, your bills, you cannot pay your bills, you cannot even attend. I mean, you cannot even do something meaningful. It's waste of time. So I'm coming out strongly. I love, farming also. Can say land, your land, for all these years, I didn't even know say land, we have access to it until say recently, about 2 years ago, and I realized that my grandmom has this land, acres of land, plenty of lands, and people are just using I'm for that also free. That come also free, ADD it was so free, and me translate and say, what is this? How can you just be in the office? People are just using your, property. Almost more. You see, you register, you did kind of register land, and you take a step to make sure that we get it. And that one is raw land. You register. People are just eating from it just like that. Almost the whole village, we have access to it. So I realized that. I mean, if I come out, it's about fear. Office near one. Most of us enkoye my me kura nim ne enkoye, but say you be free war aba efie, say you have started the no, we know that that's the right thing to do, but the fear of the unknown and nama attract for name build, the working class yaka office, because the person is afraid. Equivalent so be akwatena brochi o slow so baba Ghana because nim ne be sinti no I saw tena ho hourly work now or register hour near to an hour onya obeba, but onim how it will go or it will end. God being so good, no me nyanke to about for US. He just contacted me, brah, then you my fine. As a matter of fact, me direct family member, but or yeah, madam for any money they see so, my brothers they see so. So now currently, he talked to me. I see what yes say. So I'm land for over 20 years. Prime may make us say land and night, but we got done. You be try quine, you good quine, cool tiny again now or quano so. Or person musi dine on better Ghana. What fear or all right, but on better Ghana. How are they going to live? Are they going to rent? I advise them. I've been able to ask them to bring money. I started BB or land, you wall about 2 or 3 plots of land, metra wall trust number. I've given them a plan. The building is going to cost about almost $1 million Ghana cedis. I said they should come and build one for apartments, stores, and one for residential. And all these things, my corporate office me almost Ghana, or so yes, go ahead and do it. If you do it, it's going to help you in the future. It's something like, I'm so glad but I am now added fan of you, and more platform, so I'm glad to join you, and so that we can share ideas together. Business, my mind is business. Sorry, that's what I think true. Business, and I like people like you with positive minds about business in Africa. We can do it. I believe we can do it, and it's not just one day something. I know it's a process, and whenever we believe and have the determination of ourselves, we can do it. Into Patrick, and Kwesi, I'm so glad to meet you guys here, and I'm glad to join you here. I'm also ready. I'm business minded. Anything in the goes that is going to bring money and business. I'm there. Any advice here, I'm here. So I'm there to also share. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's it, Michael. All right. Was he? K. KB, kase.
What's a mega?
It's okay.
Mr. Obi, you see, actually. Well, Michio, we can some of my life now. So I was here, the other men joining them. So ye ni komo kakra na Mr. Obedi bi tie na chepa nyame ni mo sha se tie na che o ma me ba ne program no so kakra me who say upcoming program be ba how to work with Ghanaians while you are living abroad, and Mr. Obedi there be the new product ba. Yeah, because I think say sometimes it's overly due say you change your mindset about our own people. Because there be a Mr. Obedi program I make say you ha abroach out of a circumstance because buy the crowd Ghana government sponsorship na dey buy. So be we school no. Omo yes say me share PhD program by PhD na nkasa na me mo jange. Timi no. You free muntem. You know you can't free PhD program because I'm somebody who is very much interested in business. I am an immigration consultant, may run an immigration paralegal business. Most of my clients are Nigerians, EB1, EB2 immigration stuffs. So mobile school, how we are trying our best to see how they can establish anyway. Yeah, but I think the program we are very good because my business now, like volumes near too high, Matima find a way. I have some Ghanaians back home, which me boa me kakra. Busumi be a bichi omokana. Mahu say a very good avenue. I bet my partner with people back home. And internet and everything is internet. So that's here. BBI online, BBI remote. India for no one on my yeah, China for no. India for IT jobs and what be now. I say 80% India for no free India. Or we free India. But yeah, young crop for Nankasa and so be foul beer because what check ya so be foul be America. They can't treat so the way I am want. Over four be America ha. Bosu our be able to charge bear $20. Oh, but fear for no ofana not so be underpay no but man of something good. Because maybe it's more like part-time task to do her you the amount of someone yet. Just a day be the whole day I'm working with them. No. So the moment I told 2 days in now there we I want a bit of better now 30 minutes in why there. Why I'm able to build a team of 6 people, my employees 6 people, initially made a nipa look at 2 na shares here. Maybe I have trust issues. That trusting of when I we so yeah, sounds so dealing with him for social security near I don't usually bring people. Oh, I now a remote job. Trust is number 1 thing so the trust and integrity. Because I say my business friends and I recommend you on so my mom was see you want to be very sensitive. Will be social security leaky. I'm going straight to jail. Picking anybody from outside. Most of the job near referral and nipa no so the neighbor oh nipa we me na ya adwuma kakra minim do city enti me ma nipa mo. Nti da bia Mr. Obenda ka say integrity in business is very important. So we adwuma na we employee now to make build the trust. Now go for trust you always get leads, you always get referrals. Me business me ma contract and then look as oh dani contract no ka say ka be ni si o because when contract say na me tire ya refund bia o na say me dey me dey ma. Only for daily, whether some your employees or one kasa or clients, most of the times, make like I say, referrals in the brain, but only people in daily or you're very trustworthy. Konhona, which is come and making sure so maybe be on them trust. Because this work is built on trust. And then one time, make us more move now open remote jobs and then cyber security, those things. Because be in Juma, contracts and I'm open conform bit my day. I'll make my outsourcing. Oh, Ghana now will get USD. Me say dollar cost to the about for my workers no more. A call from the how much can become we have because of the dollar the cost for so no. One fancy sound there. See, one for my the one for this but commission bonus kakra go am the more how kakra. It's good topic because with time now you can trust people and give them bigger things. But my guys and employees make my point in the pub back because I never may ye baby will feel I'm the same issue because when you're very trustworthy, opportunity and come and moroso or because oh this one I saw you am and moroso whatever the catch. So these are the kind of people we now American yeah try say we get to work with. Yes, nipa no forward ma ba ku mienu na wa shall see fa ho adwe no. Those things we don't build business with it. Nti a very good topic and ebema bebri na bit manya adwuma remotely. Na unya adwuma na bosumi bia unya almost $200 to $300 abra we do part time. Even Ghana part time adwuma be $300 or $200. Oh, it's card in a bit me a share as capital now the year. You know, abroche for no business ideas. A football back on the abroche for becoming employees. We need to be now your 2 to 3 years. Who your business are get involved. Who are your manager? You are the director of the business. Nti who na so direct assign a task or more supervision. Who hold them accountable? Because na client ben am so clients we have monko draft na dem buy say my fan for my copy we the business will collapse. Success rate will go down. You will not get the clients as they are coming because of quality has gone down because the owner is not involved. But I'm involved in everything I do, and I oversee the task. At least you complete it on time, and we keep the work going. You see, with that, who say client be have a complaint, say, oh, we employee we have this carefree, and I say no. I'm always in charge of everything, and give them rules. No banners and before I'll give you code of conduct. So these are the rules of the job. If you flout it once or twice, you are just going because you can't continue changing somebody who doesn't want to change. Let me put it that way. You know, I am very good at I say so far. I am successful. May only fear they say I don't money baby see this kind of Momo transfer and other things because I wasn't not remission coffee is more than just monthly remittance I had a coffee. People have a home the chiaka or external salary need the kick home. So I saw more tax those kind of foreign remittances now with all those things. But still I still say it's not bad because still now you can be able to still give people out and you can even also claim it on your business as expenses because business is a global world. So maybe a business in the contract will be organized on the other websites, mommy. I said the claiming was as business expenses because I see them more as contractors, which is not that illegal, but Mecca say is a very good idea. You can partner people with business or brochure. Shesa will be high on call for back home if especially you can't pay that huge salaries now. Mahu say obey the web can be a fast bit me are connecting and it's going to be very good. I think it's a good topic. With time, I will say for will begin to know how to trust fee for some no business idea. Boom, because going forward, when everything happens and you have new idea, who think that nothing are interested in anything different onto their hands. You know, a good topic. I think my own says about my register now my joining be more tips and other opportunities are depend where they waiting there coordinating and work with people back home. Especially they will hire plan. They say we have on my calendar. My calendar, maybe I'm catching my wife at age. My mom from now to a year at age 50. I'm not staying in this country because me come back bye bye. It is a mortgage or day or maybe say at the next day in the clear everything and go back. Because Ghana as say action in the person farming, land so brick factory, building material, on our activity is here and person. You know, at that time will come with your you are just like nobody. And even as I started, yes, a time will come. It has even started. You all know that I'm from Anna Ghanaians are living good even more than most of us people back here. You know, Mecca say unya capital being a bit my business or Ghana part yeah, because said that now lady be beside comment was or say traditional education now distance now ultimate business. Mecca say go ahead with it. They say no sir traditional school of yetana classroom they come conform was school because you see, I know free school man work out of status. Make up go jira di. Mrofuna be beto obono. Be who's on school chess out. It is a distance now bit my yet. But we have a paper no, it's just a paper. The distance no now make sure say who focus on that farming business now because farming in the discovery about distance now you be an specialized knowledge be now here there and I open. It is a classroom at now be you know. I thought that so we focus on that build the business. Not distance now, but take advantage of distance education, computer, laptop, internet. Then just you can be in Sunyani, you can be in the north and still have a degree from UCC. You don't need to go and sit on campus and be a full-time learner whilst you are wasting almost 5 years, 6 years doing PhD. And then which we are PhD, what else are you getting? What are you producing into society? You know, I think it's a very good idea. Yeah. So I wish you guys all the best and 10th August and then 4th yeah, maybe better calendar so not join it. It's a very good program. Good program. Congratulations to you guys. Mr. Obens, well, yeah, the boy mapa that be YouTube in the 30, things are very, very massive. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Monica, sorry, Monica. Kasa.
Hello, good evening. Pachamote.
Ayete.
Good evening, Pacha today.
Nyamiadum, no way.
Okay, Nyamiadum. I just wanted to mention, say, I came across you about 4 weeks ago, and I've become an avid fan of yours. Nyansa Sema Oka, it's so encouraging to those of us who are still on this other side trying to come home. I came home, me two bag Ghana about 3 years ago with my family. My husband remember too. Nam pese will be Ghana because first time I try and buy power no. Nyoba chere na mama hu say me say me chere me mbani say wo fi krom ha na wo fi mo mango froso. Na that should be one banana or pamo ha on your classmates or Ghana. It's me the one by no be school. And me bag girl ni 12th grade na ye back them then back college. Now me by me be a baby kakra. Now there was a lot of challenges. Now what I noticed was that I just say
nice before
okay. I had a lot of challenges, but my manager say I would maintain it for the longest. Into this time around, I'm back in the US again. I think they regroup Accra. Now I'm back into school. In a couple of years, but this time around, people like you will probably teach us systems. Because we just can't. Yeah, basana. We come with a different mindset. When you're careful, then one thing and confirm say and once one thing I say, but if it's I juma may be no ma, is it to me juma my I'm really enjoying you. Glad say you've focused on the youth Wagana to change their mindset because I know we say it over and over again. That be a Chromano is not easy. And this coming from someone, I worked for the US Department of Army for about 15 years. I've been here 25 years. I'm not struggling here, but it's still not home. And we are the richest continent on earth. And they say yin krum na do yin krum na yetumetna yin krum. Then be a gwang bahana dim buayen. Nyamnya dom Donald Trump buayen. Or tangini enough say would be a refinichi kwan. Intim say or being kosuya nyawo na ya ka no be sad na mom bakeke. One bakeku, what I say, in your was it 24th, when I found back ukru, mentisa, one bakeke, inti nipa the same one number boying. Now, Mamma, ya drink a befining say, and if you fear nearby, na had ya hokeke. Inti Yamin Shah, Kosuya Nyan on the 10th, and so you better join them na. You be next time you buy ya betna na ya buy about holidays kekewa ha na hatna di enye obran is nipa bo intimidamase the whole panel. God bless you.
God bless you.
That's it, Sister Monica. That's it. Your friend say, okay, yeah, my that's the last one. Sister Esther Soa. Sister Esther, what's in casa?
Me too.
Good evening, Mr. Obian Casanafi.
Me pacho me so me too one I think since last year me know Na nyame adom menya asase. Me wɔ ha but mahyɛ efuo no ase. Menya about 40 acres. But ɔmo ntumi andɔ ne nyinaa because ɛyɛ virgin eyi nti na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo use manpower. Nti ɔmo advice sɛ anka ɔmo yɛndɔ no bɛyɛ a year or two ansa na nyame adom yɛdua eburo first eyi na ɔmo ahyɛ ase ebu a yɛbɛkeepi nti yɛsan prepare land no for eburo biom ɛne bank. I'm so grateful and mepɛ sɛ gyina na afei deɛ mefa adwene a mede bɛbɛ fie. Ɛnura me ne m'adamfo bi di ho nkɔmmɔ si ka asase no bi ma me na mɛyɛ efuo no bi. Na mehyɛ ase no na ɛyɛ abɛmbuo. Nti megyae me ne obiara nni ho but ɛnura deɛ sɛdeɛ me ne ne te no na ɛwɔ sɛ meka kyerɛ no anamo a mahyɛ ase a mentu. Meto asase koraa no ɔsi wɔ no deɛ ɔbɛtɔ estate. Nyame adom meto asase no nyame yɛ m'adom nya 5 plots metua wie. Masan gye another 10 a ɛno nso metua a mepɛ sɛ mede yɛ dua bibi. But na mepɛ sɛ mebisa ho questions nti me request sɛ mepɛ numbers bi a menhu nea mede bɛyɛ. Nti mepɛ numbers for advice. Na ne nyinaa mede aseda ma Awurade ɛna meda wase nso sɛ nyame ayi wo ama yɛn ɛnɛ mmerɛ mu a woma yɛn advice na I got the insight from teachings na woma no. Na sisi ano bra kyɛ sɛ medɔ sɛdeɛ way a medɔ ɛwura farming no mu no. I'm so grateful and I thank God for your life. And mo nyinaa mo wɔ hɔ a moboa yɛn no nyame nhyira mo. Nti nyame nhyira mo nyame ka no at the right time no we will meet.
Thank you, madam. That's
Because the many numbers here.
Okay.
I want to
number no yɛde to a 0544 920 507. Our WhatsApp soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
God bless you all.
God bless you. All right.
Yo, Auntie, Sister Esther, thank you for
you're welcome.
Thank you for joining. And that online seminar Ebaso 10 August 2025, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. GMT Ghana time. How to build a business in Ghana while living in abroad. Kwame was say, what you hear there, the business. Sister Monica so say yet me kukuya home masa aprikuna. Yes, you try and you try and you until seeing information be to be boy ma at least it start to see baby kakra. Bra. Na you go through saying a bit me abo. And yet sometimes most of the time no and yet omunkwa wa start here so any problem no be so free. A dear nyama na obitim dia to place a bit me abo. And I share nyama bebre am for so share no there. Which say here ni die bebre ansa na start see PC bibi. Yes, yes, sorry na you hear more abrochifo. You can't abrochifo and I say come more to kwaya. I've been a cow so free krum kwa dia. Free hometown. It's what your friend say Saraga na akota malia what to cry. Tiwe emo hiamu bia omo especially omo takrade wakotena akra ne science. Kwa be na mfa so abuti fee for ayewe. Tie register obi an kono register numbers na wo ho no. Numbers no momo number no 024 3045 at 126 and number no the other one which is 703 US number 9811910 cash up or Zelle with the able code 300 Ghana and that's $29. It's a DNA expect to say by and then I account be brave who say you will never be bro see sua pa and sunny drew baby be drew no it means something say it be see what major na wa finish here na yako Kwame we are so we do aba so ba so be that's on name
and the Mr. Fear that was it there was for your register the ability media break is a barrier no business no And business is so now him and growth we are two foot guswa agumwa yeah na say natural delays grab na fe send the wanted. We just have to find a way to make sure say betimi a business because hona ye dey no no crap no say betimi a ho free nkwasoma nkrofo yi dey ahye kon a business na was ye no business yi so na nkrofo tutu je guma wa ho maka ma ese ho no kra dey ntimi nko ho digi so mo ne fa yeduma o say madam yi ka say wo so abeto asase na otum say wo say makoma wom and I'm happy beyond the money the fact say wo so watimi ato asase a wo ye project bi no and no crash yeah another level of life itself. And me just say nyame boy nyina no fa ho de wan fa nko show bi nsa nipa bia de no na sabe ubetima de ho a fa me koso kan enti kakra yesu ya no eno ana wo say bo ho dawro na we a platform ni bi no emfa so ankrofo nya free de kire no ho no wosro kolani enti yenye na de me hu ni say yesem na bia na say online say auditorium nipa bebre nya so mfa so ebro sebe di obetua no kra so bebre nti we mu ana wo say ya kopem say sebe yenya 1% kra na ya yebi yetimi ya nya 1% of our people to think differently yebi pa because that 1% maybe in the next 10 years could become 10%. You know, and that's how we shut the barriers down. The mental barriers, the physical barriers, and go for a dear go. And yet Ghana need to go on much antemo. I do so much chimusa. So and he say yeah, and wada. There's not much going, we will not have much change. Say yeah, ankasa ya mfanim die no ya ntunim die no ya nto a. So long as the people operate at the same level of knowledge, we can actually hope, and we can only expect that there will not be any change. And so there will always be change when the people are giving different kind of knowledge. So anything and the be brave canon because we will take up kakra bi pe after start so one kasa wo hwehwe wadwem wo hwehwe wo no mam wo hwehwe sisi no ma bon sa afei bo se sai nhira no kra be no dada na sebe wani na ne ma so Francis na ne giade ne ba no kra ba ya wo ka twi keke no kra no wo sebe wo wait ma tra ba bia na fi wani kra free so afi akra no ano no won tibie onyini kra na afi na ono na ebe ku be ka che so wo na wani wadwuma yi ni aso nanka wait me aye bibi I me kra de me dwi se duru ba bia de also ye bia ba no kana dwen ba sa no ma no so ye so ene when you kra na so teno kotra ba bi kakra wo su wa ntumi anya ne nyina kra no nya kakra no nya mamre ne kakra na chi bia no na be bo no ho ban ama na ni aje so ntie ya de a wo se ye na nya ye mfom so systems na achichemu no doso see anya am pay attention the errors will continue but once we understand it I'm sure we can make some huge corrections. The for be that's it enti you need to register number no flyer no so now you enjoy 10th of August how to build a business in Ghana while you are living abroad.
That's it. Well, be on like you be as munya so why Prince Jason na Jaso Mr. Ben na question me ma na yenye we na amafo pamwe na yenye we eti sene Mr. Ben kan we dey bibia ne obi ankonko register na yenhwe ne yenye see your make sure so you spend wisely, save intentionally, and be generous.